pretty cool because he can even do stuff like lasso the creep next to Jug without having to break the Lincolns. And hypothetically, grabbing 2 heroes would be amazing actually for OG. Get 2 heroes grouped up, pull them close to Death Prophet, get a guaranteed double Boulder Smash follow-up stun. It definitely has some big implications here for OG. And a better way to make Batrider even stronger in a team fight in a lot of ways. Rather than just being like, I'm going to make my one lasso better.
They're smoking and running. The haste room was too good for Batrider to pass up. And the Lycan Wolves are watching Warlock, so they know the Kuro is dead. They were hoping for more, but S4 scouting cannot find anything. Unless they get... Oh, okay, hello! No, we found ball! Mind control! All the way up, rolling boulder him in. They still have to get the damage out. That's why the Exorcism is being burnt. And Resolution staying so close. So the BKB goes down to now 7 seconds. On the Enchantress, they won't find the kill.
No.
Did you see the Jarek's play there? He blinked in and Boulder Smash S4. Gave him a second force step. That was a little pat on the butt. Launch him closer to his team, but as we've seen, they cannot kill Enchantress. It's actually impossible. They needed a carry with like strong right click for this to work.
Yeah, that's why I took that Ursa and Lifestealer in the drafting phase, but I suppose there isn't...
I would actually argue that Jarek's made a mistake going for the Boulder Smash. He actually needed to pause and wait for the lasso to be about over and then do the Boulder Smash for stun instead of the distance. Distance was not important, but preventing BKB was huge.
So hold him, because like you've seen how liberal Resolution's being with his exorcisms. Like that's the way we get damage into Enchantress.
Well, it's not just that. That can kill her through BKB, but if she's running away from you, it takes longer. Yeah, they need Exorcism, and they need, you know, all of their spells. Like even Spirit Siphon, Batrider damage, all of that stuff would do way more for helping kill Enchantress pre-BKB. I don't know if they would have gotten her either way, but 2 seconds of her standing still with OG maximizing damage might have been a kill. And then maybe could have been them going high ground.
S4 is being a real pain. It was like flame breaking the top while Liquid looking for the kill, but no one obliges. Jirax is pulling an AUI 2000, sitting in the trees on bottom, just continuously pushing.
There's a double agent Spy Wolf scouting out OG.
The Burrow Strike. S4, he's got a Yule Scepter available, forced off to begin with, but he needs a Yule straight away too. Those impetuses from Mind Control just shredded him.
And that was all Mind Control stealing a Wolf there. They did not realize that they were being spotted, but the double agent Wolf, man. Notice both of the cores, allows them to initiate on Batrider, and all of a sudden the whole game has changed. He's got to buy back here.
I thought this game was hot, but we just turned into the Cold War. OG on the defense. They're breaking the Liquid Sphere of Juggernaut. Here goes your Burrow Strike in deep from GH. Look for that target. They all try and bounce back out again, but S4 gets the lasso. The rock, it only clips S4, and there's your kick all the way through from GH. Oh boy, hard for him to stand. Mind Control, I know you're untouchable, but you're in real deep, man. You're real deep. Now your BKB will wear off as well. He's on 53 HP. The Necrophils will have to finish the job with the Lycan, but now you've got a straight at Dragon Knight all the way in the mid lane. Miracle begins his TP out, but some of them will not be so lucky. Is there a stun? Is there something to stop Miracle? There was nothing, but some of them will still die. The tier 3 talent takes heavy damage, but the timing of this fight couldn't be worse for Team Liquid. Roshan is back up and alive, and this is the 3rd Roshan. We've had so many, you're now giving Resolution the ability to have double Exorcism.
They were just so confident going high ground there. With the Batrider kill and the Exorcism being on cooldown, it felt like Liquid's time to go, but with just the lasso, they were able to pick off the Sand King right away. That was a huge part of their team fight. And from there, they were able to chase down the rest despite not having Exorcism. So an Aegis pickup here for OG puts the game back in their hands.
It's Aegis pickup. They stole the Gem of True. They stole the Gem of True Sight.
The
no talent's got the Aegis. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's 2 Exorcisms now.
Not good for Liquid. They still have a gold advantage, but I feel like a hero like Dragon Knight right now is just not feeling very strong. He's very vulnerable.
So we can watch this push up high ground, Miracle's your front lineup, and then everything breaks him.
There's an aggressive Burrow Strike. There wasn't really any ability for them to follow. There's a silence on Dragon Knight in this moment. I don't know if he pops BKB here, but there's just no follow-up there. They didn't feel comfortable. The creep wave is gone. Bottom tier 2 is taking damage in the meantime. They dropped the Warlock Golem, but it didn't quite stop Batrider from pulling back his friend, and now it's OG going high ground.
Yep, we're coming back live with S4 looking for that drag back on a friend, and there it is, Blink Lasso. He's looking for the back lines. They get the double kick back out. Resolution, he is stunned up, but that Exorcism is doing work. He's still got his BKB available, and with no Warlock, they don't have that big rock drop. Well, they didn't have it anyway. Still on cooldown for 48 seconds. That this damage from Resolution is just too good. They give him the cheese. He still has the Refresher Shard sitting in his backpack. So Resolution, switch something in. He's switching his phase boots in. He's that confident he doesn't need the Refresher Shard. They take the melee ranks, and OG, they just want to bail out. They got what they wanted. It's a full hit and run.
So The game is now even in terms of gold and a tactical advantage to OG as well. Now that they can kill the shrines, they can use wolves for this. Lycan's going to be very good at cleaning these up with his AC. And now Liquid's got to be pretty scared here. Dragon Knight ulti also used. And on OG's side, I guess they just pause, wait, slow this down a little bit, wait till their regular exorcism, and then they can take another fight. But worst case,
Doreen is now on that Death Prophet.
That is, he is so. This is like the most farmed Death Prophet we've had all tournament.
It's not even just that. Like you're getting a nullifier in the build order now for Jirax. So the money is rolling in. It may be optimistic. He's at 3K. I mean,
he can basically blink stun, prevent BKBs on a hero like Enchantress. It's certainly a good option. This is a lot of the way that OG's been using Earth Spirit late game. Has been he's their Sand King version, Sand King swap out. He does different tricks in Sand King, not nearly as good at initiating late game, but if you can do Blink Boulder Smash really rapidly and follow up the Nullifier, it's getting pretty similar. And the armor's not bad this game against Juggernaut, so OG itemizing in pretty weird ways, but it could give them the big advantage they need.
And what a state of the game. We have bounced up and down on the graphs. First, we had the little cat from Liquid. They were the advantage in the first bump up. Then we just drop down. Then we go straight back up again with the cat with the big ear. And then it's back towards OG. But the experience graph it's just as big. Like man, this is just a game of swings.
It really is. And it's got to be scary for Liquid. Their ability to initiate late game is kind of reliant on either Sand King or Dragon Knight here. So that means they're going to do like a Burrow Strike with a Warlock Golem follow, maybe a Dragon Knight stun or Sand King stun, but that's one guy and a little bit of AoE here. Whereas OG has S4. Exorcism and Lasso.
Watch S4 like a hawk. He's the one. The Owl Rider, not even a Bat Rider, he's an Owl Rider in this game, looking for the target. Miracle presenting himself with the lasso, Matoma jumps in, S4, he's in the back line, he got Cora, there's nobody from him with the fire strike from Jason. They did bring down Resolution, that's a huge streak to end, the Death Rock is out, but how much did you commit just to kill off Cora? S4 will also tick, Notel starting his TP, they regret their decision, OG. They did not start with the initiation they wanted. They pushed so hard for it. And Liquid punished them.
Jerax tries to jump in to counter-initiate. He also gets caught up in the stunts. Worst possible situation to be in. And a small mistake there by Fly, in my opinion. Use Weave aggressively. It's just outside the AoE. If Death Prophet had Weave there, maybe we should stay alive. Here comes the Weave there. Just barely misses Resolution. That would have been a couple an extra plate there worth of armor against his tower damage and all these Jerax gets disabled. There's a two-man Burrow Strike. He ends up committing the grave on Jerax, thinking that Rezo could save himself, but he could not. Not survivable enough there. He's up in 30 seconds, same as his Exorcism cooldown. So they just have to hold on until these two heroes get alive, or let the Rex fall and then play with their regular
maybe right, just let it fall, but Matoma and Liquid so good at finding the early attack. Notel, the BKB is out, so Epicenter is down to GH. That was the 10-second BKB. Fortification as well. Maybe without Epicenter, maybe without that initiation or big team fight, Liquid would be happy with what they got, and yeah, it's just going to be a Rax for Rax trade-off in the mid lane for both of these sides.
Yeah, they should definitely be happy. That's the game's now even again.
Do you say it was an intentional bait from Notel? Come at me.
No. I mean, his whole plan is to stand on the high ground and let his Exorcism hit the tower. So in that way, no. That's his plan. He's like, I'm going to stand here. I know it's stupid. They can initiate on me, but my plan is my team will back me up. And they tried, but with Jerax getting caught in there as well, if that was just one person in the grave would have gone on Death Prophet, and everything would be a little different. With two heroes getting caught, maybe Jerax, or maybe Fly misclicked in terms of grave, but...
I mean, Liquid are coming. Straight down mid, they'll use the Mantra Illusions and Miracle to push out the lane. You do have Jirax giving a nudge to the bottom, and OG are nearby. But Liquid under the cover of smoke. Who's going to be the closest one to it? The smoke breaks. Instant blink on the fly. Lasso from S4. He gets hit by the Kuro Rock. They are just locking down this Owl Rider. But with the Yule Scepter, Omniscience is almost completely wasted. But Miracle, he has a double damage rune in this fight. The Rock will finally drop again from the Death of Warlock. These stuns just chaining out, and OG have no real answer. Even the Shallow Grave from Fly. It'll buy some time for Resolution, but not enough. Down he goes. 3 heroes without buyback for OG.
Nó mặc
And
BVE.
this is the ticket to push, the ticket to ride
nó bắn
straight
đâu
down the
mà.
mid lane and potentially into the
Mẹ BVE nó
quarterfinals.
siêu
Could
táp
this just
rồi.
be the end of the game? I mean, they've got to hold on for a really long time here. I mean, this is tier 4 tower still.
You got 2 supports
But-
only to do this.
Liquid's got really good pushing. They have AC on Dragonite as well. He's still got his ultimate for a bit.
I like
No,
how
they're going
Jirex
to do the
has,
safe thing.
Jirex has 6,000 gold. Like, is this when you buy some
I
kind of
know.
item that can help you?
Chân à.
I'm not sure, like Glimmer Cape maybe, or no, they're going for the tier 4s. They're going to try to end it right now. They don't see the buybacks yet, so they know they can't come in.
Oh,
Is this
boy.
it?
Batrun is up. He's got lasso. They need to get a double lasso kick into the fountain. That's the only way right now they can save themselves. They go with the burst strikes. Jirex. Oh, they got one. They're pulling him back. The Ancient is still exposed. They got him in range of the fountain. A miracle. Extra damage. But the Ancient is going down. Jirex goes back in once
Đến
more.
rồi,
They need to
đợi
hold
em
the
tí
line.
thôi.
1.1k.
Rồi, 3 thằng luôn, để con mẹ cái gì vậy?
Để thao em đằng sau đây rồi.
Will take the game in 44-33.
Nào,
It was
chết
not
chưa?
clean. It was
Đúng rồi,
Swinger.
lên,
And
lên,
OG
đúng rồi,
have
lên,
those 3
lên.
heroes going down without buyback. That's going to be bitter in their mouth.
Yeah, there was a couple
Right,
times where they felt like they had too much momentum
Nó,
that they
chắc
could
nó,
just
chắc-
beat their opponents.
táp
But a
rồi.
couple small mistakes, a couple good focus
Nó
moments
táp
from
rồi.
Liquid, and they end up crawling back into the game and then winning the follow-up fight that OG had
Lên
just
rồi.
taken away from them. But that
Lên
was too
rồi.
many heroes to lose on the bot lane
Bắn
without
được,
buyback.
bắn
And
được.
I feel like maybe they overlooked that fact. Maybe they thought that they were going to have buyback, but a tough match for Liquid. There was a few times there where I thought that they were going to get eliminated.
Lên rồi.
Yeah,
Bên
I
này
thought so
ơi.
as well. Like that man was getting most of the hugs on the screen, just that
Oh,
GH.
nice.
I'm wondering if that's just his team saying, "Don't
Cái
worry,
gì?
man." Yeah,
Thế
you
mà lỗi
jumped
chạy
in
được.
pretty
Fuck.
aggressively. Most of the time, we probably would have got him as well. But
Mà bắn kìa.
He had at least two.
Anh ơi từ từ, anh ơi từ từ. Đấy, em bút cáo rồi.
Team
Giờ
didn't
đi.
follow up, led to some
Mẹ.
other deaths. He was the top damage to that game, 30
Đúng rồi. Ê,
I'm
bộ
sorry,
sắp
my
chết rồi.
name,
Ôi.
excuse me. That guy did very well. That game picks up an MVP.
Thôi rồi, chạy đi anh ơi. Chạy đi anh ơi, đi mẹ.
Against the evasion.
Hết cái
And
chạy rồi đấy, chạy
ultimately,
đi.
OG, they played. This is the OG style.
À đây chạy ở
Chơi
dưới này.
luôn.
Đấy.
Go up,
Đi
high
sân
ground,
luôn.
Đúng rồi.
the summons, and then do this safe high ground thing. But Liquid was just
Mẹ
better
phải
today.
lâu phăng theo, đi con mày
They weren't
rồi.
able to save the importance.
Chém mấy con mắt kìa.
Ôi, đi mẹ. Đúng vậy. Đéo tỉnh được anh ơi. Vãi đồn. Em đéo tỉnh được luôn đi. 3 thằng nó CC mặt đéo tỉnh được để mà
It was
chém.
almost like this one-on-one battle that happened between the two, and of course we're going to start the highlights with that exact
Gói
time
không tỉnh
initiation.
được
This
luôn.
one was on mind control, and
Most
the
survivable man.
overwhelming pressure that comes from OG.
Without the attack
Rồi.
speed, but the whole running them
Ra
down part,
giữa
yes,
thôi.
very
Bọn nó
easy.
chạy
They
ra
have
giữa
so
rồi.
many ways to chase basically Liquid wherever they go here. Even grabbing the miracle kill was
Hai cái
incredible.
đủ.
Chased all the way to the high ground, boulder smash. Don't know if that caught
Rồi,
him or
thằng
not. No,
này.
they actually used the Yules to catch up even farther.
Đây em đây
With the
rồi.
Earth Spirit
Cái đánh đi,
ultimate,
cái đánh đi,
and
cái
that's
đánh
going to
đi.
be a dead Juggernaut. Did have a wand
Ba
actually.
thằng
Đấy, em mất tung rồi.
Lăn lộn
This is
rồi.
actually one of those times too, like when you look at just how great these all the plays were in this
Bắn đi,
game.
bắn
that I
đi.
actually kind of want to give it to the
Bắn đi.
losing team as far as like MVP.
Rồi,
Because I feel like
rồi,
Heroes
đó.
did so
Em
much
đây.
work in all of these fights. It wasn't
Vãi
just the
luôn.
Đang
small
chết rồi,
situation.
chết rồi.
It was
Em chết
space
luôn
that
rồi
was
đây này.
created by the support.
I mean, there's
Nó
this
ném
is
vào
one of
mặt
those
tường, em
many
đéo nhìn thấy
pushes
cái
in this
gì
game
để
where
mà
OG
đam
looked like
nó
they
này.
were going to be able to take a Rax, but
Bạn
it
kia
didn't
là
work out
bọn
like
kia
that.
là
Yeah.
sụp ế rồi.
Đúng rồi, đúng rồi bạn ơi.
Survives the entire time, and then Crow just gets to the perfect rocket
Bạn
fatal
ơi,
box.
lấy chủ như đó nè,
You
tụi này
mentioned
nó
at the
ăn
very beginning of the
lời.
game, you have to respect just how much damage.
Em vẫn chết,
Mình
vẫn
đang
bay
làm.
màu,
In that case, when
39k
you've
vẫn
got
chết
four
luôn.
heroes ripped up all the fatal
Ăn
box,
skin
there's
đéo
no
rồi chết luôn vậy
respect
anh.
given.
It's very difficult for them to win that fight.
39k máu một
Wow,
đi chết.
bắn mà.
But yeah, the healing ward, I'm sure maybe it looks a little different. You know, there's things like exorcism attacking people you don't really see. All that stuff was being healed from healing ward in that entire fight. Maybe a crucial
wouldn't
mistake.
mind.
Dazzle felt like an okay hero in the laning stage, but I felt like the late game pushes
Gì
wasn't
đâu.
quite up to snuff for what they needed. It was just
Nó vừa
good
nằm
mobility
thằng.
on Liquid, decent team fight follow. And most of the time, they just had the way to make sure that they could kill two heroes.
Yeah, because there was no combination with the Dazzle. Like it was like, you know, I'm just gonna be there. Like you
It's
already had,
great with
like Death
Death
Prophet
Prophet,
survived
but
the entire time though.
most
Like
of
they
the
almost
time,
just
yeah.
let Resolution stand his ground and just do whatever he wanted, do whatever he wanted. This was a great fight for OG in mid. This is when Resolution could really work, and Miracle just really worked out how hard it was to find these kills without a double damage room for once.
Yeah, he had to chase the Lycan all the way down, and in the meantime, just Resolution shredding the remaining heroes on the game. So,
Thì mẹ
until
tin
the
của
guy
thằng
threw
kia
the
thì
KB,
thì
just
mẹ
too much
ra
exorcism damage, and they could fall upon the enchant to
energy.
fight up.
Gì mà
Such
một
a
con
close
quạ
one, so many
là
good
ní
fights.
Thật
Yeah.
thì
Xong
mẹ
mẹ.
9
I do
tuần
feel
với
like
một con
Dazzle
quạ, what
certainly
the
worked
fuck.
out well with OG's
Hack à?
line, by all means. heals for pushes, weave to give all of your
What?
heroes
Some
armor to help
no
you on
kìa.
the ground. I just genuinely believe this misweave here really cost them this fight.
Team nói nhiều BD
Need
thế.
the weave to hit, but putting weave on your opponent's also very
4 con
important.
BD
Lowering your
liền.
armor by 15
Cái lồn.
increases your
Ê.
resistance, but in this moment where she gets
Speed
focused
to
so
win
hard,
à?
Graves committed on Jerax as well. I mean,
4
maybe
con
she just
BD
dies no
mẹ
matter what to do damage. Maybe
nó
I'm probably
grab liên tục
overstating
anh ạ.
that a bit, but if
Mệt phết đấy.
Jerax didn't also get caught in that engagement, completely different circumstances, and this is where OG just really
final 15.
that died. That was the end of
Thôi
the game.
đi mẹ
basically.
để chắc là em để bộ về hồn Z4 Z4 Gaming qua.
Let's kill this guy off nice and quick. But then they jump in. It's like, oh, no, we actually have to help the Death Prophet now. Like, No-Tail died chasing down the Warlock, chasing down what S4 began. And this fight, it was just hard. Miracle, the double damage rune, you knew he was just going to start wrecking face, but
Bây giờ thì tên đi một
never even got to the
thôi.
point.
Like in these late game scenarios where Liquid was, and sometimes, I mean, they initiated first, right? They killed Dazzle at the start of the fight. It's basically the perfect circumstance. OG not expecting to fight there. Dazzle dies at the start. That means no grave, no heals, nothing of that. And then in the meantime, Dragonite and the Enchanter just sitting in there, just auto-attacking the whole time.
Yeah, this was the last scramble of OG's hope. Who do you actually want to give the MVP to? I'm sitting here thinking Jerax, but, who are you thinking?
I think Mind Control deserves this one.
I think Mind Control?
10, 4, and 14.
Một
He did
con
34k
BD.
damage.
Đấy.
His next closest ally was
ngay được.
Miracle at 24k damage. He basically stood there and he attacked his opponents and did an insane amount of damage. There was almost no pressure on him just based on the heroes they had. They didn't have a lot of magic burst
Hết
heroes.
tung.
Usually
Đúng
there's
rồi anh
somebody
ơi.
that will make it
Đâu,
easy.
đâu.
Đây đấy bắn.
Bắn
Mẹ.
nào luôn á.
They were kind of
Lìn nó còn một
heavy.
dí
I
máu.
love the OG lineup. I think it definitely
Mày
fit the playstyle,
chạy
but,
này.
Mind Control could
Đúng
basically do
rồi,
whatever he
nó
wanted
đã
with
chết.
Yeah. It was a terrific game for him, but that's what just
Hết
happened.
tung
when
quả
you
đấy,
have
anh
to
bảo là
break
nó
the
chết
counter
rồi
with
đấy.
one position.
Không để ý
It
à.
doesn't have to be the one position. Yes, Lycan is a hero that does
Bắn
well
tà lé,
match up in
nói
a
chung
normal
là-
way against
Tay lay hụt bè
the
luôn.
Chambers, but it's always like
Mẹ
burst
em
damage
về
with
vậy,
nukes
tí nữa
or
xuống
with
là
stuns,
quánh nhau
or
thì
just
chửi
a
là
carry
táp.
that has lots of right click, and they never
Bên
had
nó
that.
có
So
một con si
Production
đấy, cẩn
agrees with
thận.
you. It is to mind control.
Deserves it, man. In a lot of fights, he laned extremely well, almost never died. Itemization was solid. Didn't
Hay
do a lot
lắm.
of, he didn't do anything silly with his items. The BKB
Thôi em
purchase
kiếm trụ đánh nhau
certainly
đi.
made a lot of fights very hard for OG. And he just, I mean, maybe he just right-clicked his impetus and like A-clicked the ground or something, but that guy did a lot of damage.
Bắn
in two
bò
fights.
mẹo
He
đi.
did one laning
Bắn
stage.
bò
I
mẹ
think
nó.
he was the
Rồi,
most
thấy
consistent
mẹ
player
rồi.
in Liquid in that game for sure.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that one. Like, there was a reason why he was top net worth. The laning phase was
Thế chưa anh?
fantastic for him. So, yep.
Chết rồi, chết
I
rồi.
can agree with that.
Ở giữa này, ở
Next
giữa
game
này.
coming up
Đấy.
in just a bit. It's going to be America versus America Optic
Ôi vãi gì vậy?
versus
Ta
Complexity.
xa, ta xa,
Before
ta xa,
that,
ta
I
xa ở
was
giữa.
gonna say, OG's obviously out of the tournament.
Đâu rồi?
They had a really hard-fought win. I thought that game was an improvement. I think
agree.
I think they're on the up and up.
Phản đòn khó
They got
chịu
bottom
lắm
eight,
đi.
and there's not going to be any discerning difference there. But I think they
Mẹ đây.
we could definitely see an improvement in the future. I think
Yeah,
they're on the right
I
track.
have more confidence in them after watching that game than I have watching them play Medeski. So,
Yeah,
Đâu
absolutely.
rồi?
yeah,
Một
so
con
terrific
Lên,
full
lên.
game as far
Xuống hay BD,
as
BD.
OG gets to go, but unfortunately they are
Đây.
out of Bucharest, and we will be coming back to see who will be the next team eliminated. Will it be Complexity or Optic Gaming? Who is more America? Let's find out after the break.
Trên đây là đội kêu. Đó.
Địt con mẹ để nó quay từ đấy giờ. Láo này. Hết tung rồi. Địt mẹ không chết này.
Nghi thù quá.
Bắn nó đi anh. Đúng rồi, để em chiếm trụ. Lồn mấy thằng kia gà thế.
Là hắn đẩy sụp bò mới được. Phải về giữa một người. Về giữa một người.
Đây này, em thiết thằng ở dưới boss rồi. Để em kiếm trụ to boss top này nữa. Đi.
Không chiếm được à.
Mẹ đang bấm con bung cả nút C cái gì còn bà. BD là xoay của cho em chiếm đâu.
Vãi lồn 2 lần rồi, năng lồn rồi. Team nó mạnh hơn team mình.
Bà nó hỏng cái nút C đi bà.
Đéo lên nổi luôn mà trời. Nổ vậy.
Lồn số 5 kia nó 5 con mẹ đấy luôn kìa. Lờ, lại bị nó chiếm lại cái kia.
Mày chó. Chân nó quên hit.
Nó không ăn hit đâu, lúc nãy nó ăn hit, lúc nãy nó thử ăn hit em có được đâu.
Nè.
Lên rồi. Đi mẹ táp ngay được. Đéo kịp cho lên rồi. Rồi xong. Con BD ra. Đằng sau anh ơi. Gì con mẹ. Ui, đánh được cứ bay cái nút C là thấy lồn à. Rap tao á. Rap tao.
Thằng đó. Đây rồi.
Rồi xong chết nốt.
Mạng đỡ mạng.
Nó có giết được thằng Xin, nó không làm được một one hit nhưng mà
Với thằng kia.
nếu giết thằng kia được, anh em mình thì nó đã giết được.
Kìa, trốn góc mà.
Được rồi, anh bắn nó đi, anh bắn nó đi. Mẹ.
Nó sai rồi, đi. Phải lồn nó kháng.
Lồn. Bạn ấy bất tỉnh mình. Ôi nó bị lên rồi kìa, bắn đi anh. Đúng rồi. Đéo thể làm gì được luôn.
Nó liền bất tỉnh.
Nó bất tỉnh em, đéo làm gì được. Thế táp hết ấy rồi, chả nhẽ bây giờ lại dùng táp à? Đấy luôn. Quá.
Đi ra.
Rồi, trận này thua rồi. Địt mẹ về ra cái địt con bà thằng lồn. Về ra con cặc ngu quái lồn. Hết co newbie bang của thằng Baro à.
Bây giờ chiếm trụ.
Trúng rồi đấy. Tạt vào nhiều quá đi. Đây mà.
Sorry.
Đằng sau này.
Không hay con.
Con mẹ lại vứt lại phế thế. Cắt bóng liên tục kìa.
Phá xong thì mình sẽ đa với liền. Mấy cái này xong nó bắn xuyên quay luôn.
Đúng rồi. Địt cật né. Căn xịt. Lột.
Rồi chiến
được.
nó bị tơ cống.
À, mình là xì đàn thế. Có mơ sống luôn đánh được. Ui mẹ em với anh hai thằng đánh con mẹ kèo luôn anh ạ. Quá hồ. Dưới này này anh ơi, thấy gì không?
We have two more teams to work out who will reach the quarterfinal and two more teams to send home. It's America versus America, so at least America is guaranteed a position in the quarterfinals.
Lão này.
Let's break it down. Let's start with Optic. How do you feel the performance has been at this point?
Bạn ơi?
I think Optic has exceeded expectations. It's safe to say the last tournament they got knocked out in the first phase by Complexity, the team they're about to play. So again, this is a bit of a rematch, not only just for NA qualifiers where they constantly play each other and decide who gets to go to the event, but especially for the last tournament where it's literally the same storyline. Do you get to play farther, or are you done in this tournament?
Giết 11,
this time
một
it's
thằng
best
giết
of one.
5 chiếm 5.
Pretty intense.
Một thằng giết 11 chiếm
because
0.
we've seen these guys play so many times. Like we know Optic, Complexity, who like the
Wow,
whole
tay.
North American region. They play in the finals.
Em
They
giết
played
5
each other
chiếm
so
5 và
many
anh giết
times. Can
11
you
chiếm
even
0
give one
với
of
cả
these
lì.
teams
Thế
an
mà không
advantage
gáy
going
nổi
into this
kèo.
matchup?
Bên đây nó
I
nhiều
would
quá, mẹ
say
nó
that
xoay khó
Optic
chịu quá
has
lì.
advantages in some areas of the game and maybe disadvantages in other. I think that Cole has very cohesive drafting and
Kìa anh ơi, cho Jun màu anh ơi.
Ideally,
Màu trắng nó bị bay màu ấy.
minute mark, but I think that in the late game, I think Optic Gaming has the advantage.
Được,
And I
để
feel like
cho
they're more
Jun
flexible with
chiều
their
nó
picks
phát.
and more able to
Đâu
play flexibility in that way. And I feel like their supports generally are better at scaling into a large, into a huge way. Give more items, snowball the game.
So you're looking for a efficient, clean ending by Complexity at the end of the mid game, and Optic to be a little bit more flexible, potentially draft.
Yes, I think Optic. I would definitely say my personal opinion is I feel like Optic is right now they've played better at this tournament for sure. I think they have the better ability to snowball the whole game. I think it's more likely that happens than Cole beats them. I think Cole has more issues going high ground. A lot of people have been making memes about it, joking sometimes that when they do finally get an advantage, they go high ground and then they overdive a little bit, they die a little, and then it's a Rax attempt. Things like that. I think Optic is safer and better at executing those, and maybe better at making opportunities on the map. Could be draft style, could be player skill. It's hard to say, but I think Cole has a shot here by all means, and I think it could be a really close game.
Who do you think is, as far as a featured matchup, these guys? And okay, it doesn't matter what you say. I'm just freaked out by CC&C size. Like, I swear he stole a mine from my TI picture.
That's what happens when they say do something.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Limp is like, pray we can be, pray we can make the quarterfinals.
And Quinn is like, why are you doing that, dude? Just play good. I think both these guys have been playing really well.
He looks like a Muppet, like an actual Muppet, like Beaker almost.
Okay, he is a tall man with a he's got a longer face, kind of like me, I guess, similar. But either way, I think both these guys have been playing super well. I think when Limp played on Tiny, was it Tiny? Yeah, it was like Tiny with the Timbersaw of Mu. That game was really impressive for Cole. It finally felt like they had 2 heroes that could get these overwhelming kills in the mid game. The curious part actually is that the last game that Optic played, they also went for Tiny mid, so maybe there'll be a bit of a contested hero in the draft. But
well, we can find out the draft has actually begun already, and we're in the first pickup. So Tiny not allowed, banned out in the first phase, and it looks like Razor is actually going to deal Razor.
He got all the way. But letting Gyro through the enemy team is maybe a little scary because he does
về đi anh ơi, đi mẹ, 3 thằng nó em.
But I think a great response.
4 thằng ở đấy rồi đấy, anh ơi chạy đi. 4 thằng nó ở đấy rồi.
You know, stuns into killing heroes is always good.
I think Gyro is one of those heroes that Carl's going to sit there going, you know, we're going to let him ban out. We're going to ban out these heroes, and then we're going to make sure the Pycat can never play his Gyrocopter ever again. No more rapiers for Pycat's Gyrocopter. I think Red was the one putting out the sound every time he got a rapier he lost the game.
4 thằng nó vô em, đéo kịp làm gì luôn đó. Câu giờ đi, em bảo em muốn một em cho. Thằng formatter khác nó vào rồi đấy.
But I think a Chen pickup for Cole is certainly the hero that they need to create some tempo and stuff like that for the early mid game.
You know, it's so hilarious actually watching the
đi con mẹ skin nó đỡ đòn anh ơi, vãi luôn.
It was a lot more expressive back in like a year and a half. Remember episodes where it's like they got the pick they wanted and then like the
đây rồi, nó chết rồi anh ơi, đúng rồi.
They love to work it out. Like, these heroes will be banned in this, right?
Em bút kháng tầm sai cho.
And the more that their prediction is 100% correct, the bigger the
Block nó BB kìa.
Right? Like it gives you confidence. It makes you feel like you have things figured out. You put a lot of homework into it. And at that time they did ended up knocking EG out of the tournament. So this game obviously is we're like 2 years minimum into the future here, so the teams are also very different from what they were then.
Mà nó trên trời này.
After the swap.
Não à.
Okay, for Optic I think is great. Elder Titan Sand King gives them lots of options, good dual lane, good synergy, they can slow down Chen pushes, they can ensure that they do a lot of damage to enemy heroes, even if as long as the BKBs are gone.
Yeah.
Giúp bọn mình chết rồi.
As they go through this draft, trying to work out where Complexity move next, you still need their fifth position, mid and off for Complexity, while Optic are a little bit more flexible.
Bỏ lạc.
Đây ơi, để mẹ ú khảo anh ạ.
3 or 4 SK.
Ôi, thật tung như đần. Ôi, bà lại combo.
Bung tím luôn.
The other bands, Beastmaster with Chen in the off lane, definitely a lane that's good at pressuring the enemy safe lane. May be telling that Optic is trying to guarantee Pycat has a good laning stage, which I think is fair, because if he does have a good laning stage, that guy almost never dies. So it's a great plan. And Nature's Prophet as well, also still feeling it.
Con xin nó đang cắn em đây này.
Ôi.
Bay màu.
I don't think we'll see it on Cole's side.
Còn mẹ đang đánh lại bay Nuce. Cái lồn.
Matchup and usually Z-Freak plays it.
Cái máy này kiểu
Block.
Em đéo cũng đang bị mất Nuce.
Especially because the other support is also
nó hỏng con nút này.
Ăn lon rồi.
A core that also can
cái nút cái sao thương ngon vãi, lìn ra lại hỏng. Còn mẹ.
Might have the stuns, but you know if your cores move off the map or have to cross the map to go get a gank, it's a little bit more obvious what's going on. Where support
lấy trụ đi bao ơi. Trụ cho mình sống đi.
Phantom Lance is the final ban from Complexity in the second phase. So just in case things got a little bit difficult to deal with.
Má để tới để lui.
They had some clearance
for it. Rồi ăn lon. Ăn lon thiệt rồi.
PL in super late game scenario. So even though PL doesn't do as much damage as Gyro does late game, it's more like is my carry gonna die?
Anh bị làm sao mà anh kêu anh bị ăn
close the distance, amount of flat cannon charges I can't.
3 thằng nè, đi.
Yes, and if he does do that, you can just
double. Đã chết chưa? Chết nhau đâu. Còn em đây.
Đánh
đi.
And again.
And it's also very hard to
bắn chết con troll cho nó hò máu luôn.
Đây lên rồi này, đấy, bắn đi anh. Đây này.
Xin kìa.
Mẹ. Con BM này rồi.
Xin kìa.
Lại đẩy lùi.
Chết mẹ đè đi con xin.
Nào. So the hero that can do that still is Jug.
Xin xong phim rồi.
Con này đẹp này anh ơi, con này đẹp.
Instead they go for a Witch Doctor to have a really strong secondary lane hero. That also works.
Nó bắn anh nhỉ.
Này đẹp bên này.
I was actually like tossing him with the CM and Witch Doctor just as the counters that Optic played against the Chen.
Con
I think both of these teams. Maybe I'm thinking EG. I think it was EG and Optic that were playing CM against Chen. Or it looked pretty good. Witch Doctor in this case is even better, I think.
Thằng này nữa, nằm xuống. Rồi, ôi đi, mẹ từng chết rồi.
She has a reliable, maybe not reliable stun. That Wishart has a reliable stun.
It's like Castlo that can potentially make the ET stomp work, and then you got the Ballad to follow. Complexity, they're going to grab the Rubik. So this is our Classico as far as Atrof goes. I don't think we need like what Invoker and then just Darkseer.
Với mặt nó.
The Rubik is a good hero.
Nó thủ thế liền đi.
Anh ơi, con xin này.
Is pretty solid, especially early game.
Ra giữa rồi.
Grab heal for a long time. Grabbing Burrow Strike is
Có
amazing,
thằng tỉnh lấy
but
chủ.
also Rubik passive or aura against Eldertine magic resistance.
Không, đến kế bên nó thì bung kiếm liền tại chỗ.
If he gets gone on, he's the one that's usually gonna die first.
Yeah. So they need to make sure they get a good advantage. Complexity considers running the offlane for.
Kéo giả, thích cả một thông.
Rồi, thấy mẹ rồi, hai thằng rồi.
Em đang bị 3 thằng nó đuổi em đây, em đang bị 3 thằng nó đuổi đây. Thôi em đi rồi, thịt mẹ sao bơn nữa vãi luôn. Ủa chứ nếu phải sao bơn để giết tao không? Vãi luôn.
Nguyên combo mình nếu chết thì bạn chết.
Đâu mà, nó sao bơn nó giết em anh ơi, vãi luôn. Có nhất giết là phải.
You have to make sure that your lane matchup is not going to be awful for you, and if you're against like a
thì Jun chat câu mất màu vẫn chat được thì Jun có thích màu xám không? Màu xám này là không chat được đấy.
Ôi.
It feels like the
Jun có thích màu xám không? Ủa Valo sai gần chết vậy.
And that it's a more tempo.
Ba thằng.
Em ra đây. Thì phải nơi rồi.
Just about everything. It's good against Dragonite, which hasn't been banned yet.
Quay màu mẹ rồi.
Consistently, just Dragonite just dies. Doesn't matter if he regens fast.
So what's the best hero against a Death Prophet? Like she's good at everything. If she's hard to counter in that way, we get Shadow Fiend for Complexity.
That's a good pickup, just because Shadow Fiend does a lot of raw damage, and that's what you need against a hero like DP, is kind of like you want to play on the knife's edge of staying alive, but also taking some damage and trading hits. Death Prophet does a lot of damage, but Shadow Fiend certainly can burst you faster if you get something like a triple raise off or something like a blink ulti.
Do you think it's worth the Complexity to get the clockwork? I'm thinking one to buff up the SF, but two.
They can't with their heroes.
Ôi hết skin rồi.
Giết qua lóc trước.
But it's
hết cả skin của em
right now, just because it doesn't scale. I think it would be a mistake to do that, but I see usually you do pick those Shadow Fiend, but
đấy 3 thằng combo em bao rồi.
I was thinking
maybe Cole's thing.
Cay em à.
Right now they actually don't have a proper initiator when you think about it.
They could do it. I think you have a decent point. If they do pick clock and go off lane, it's okay if they go late game because they got both Shadow Fiend and Gyro.
Which
they may want to
Nó
do.
giết được có 2 mạng mà giết cái ông mà đi mẹ giết 10 mạng đi kìa.
I think back something like that Rider sounds better for late game longevity, but I definitely agree. Like it's on paper a very good looking Clockwork game. Definitely agree it's good against DP for similar reasons. Kind of gives you that opportunity to force her to.
Bình tĩnh bạn bình tĩnh bạn
I'm actually just thinking what gives the SF a good start.
Yeah.
SF a good start. Chandra can rotate in when you got that bonus damage.
Double kill bây giờ.
There's one telekinesis round, you get 3 raises and all of a sudden the Death Prophet.
Rồi mà lóc nó ra rồi.
Em đây. Ủa vãi luôn nhanh thế. Thôi chạy. Mẹ chưa kịp búp gì cả đã thấy bay màu rồi.
And afterwards they can use force staffs or Yules. I mean, Sand was obviously on the other team.
Dễ quá.
A hero like Sand would be great for Cole.
Ông đam 2 triệu, mình đam 700k.
Or they need a way to guarantee Rubik has blink so he can do that.
Anh chiếm được 1 nha.
Em còn chưa kịp chiếm đã chết rồi. Vãi cả lâu. Mẹ bay màu nhanh vãi luôn. Nó sao bơ đây là giết à. Ác mờ mà có cái lìn gì đâu mà sao bơ giết ghê vậy.
Optic's one position, they ban out the Juggernaut, so we will not have to see him 2 games in a row.
Would have been a great pick. Pretty good against Gyrocopter. I would say very good against Gyrocopter. To ignore the damage, Omni Slash, and all that good stuff. So Cole is physical. Does offlane.
Yeah, just that one offlane here, unless you just run Gyro as 3.
Is my initial guess, but there's so many solutions.
I'd be down for that, but yeah, he would not have a good time until he gets BKB up and running.
It's
em răng gì vậy lâu rồi.
Team fight. I mean, we can get a tell from the
1437.
time they're a little worried about like a.
Trước đau nhiều phết rồi đấy.
Go crazy hero. They don't have melee heroes, so it's not going to be a Darkseer. Not that Darkseer is picked often, but
anh đang gì rồi?
Darkseer just doesn't seem to be a hero at all anymore.
1384.
Almost too slow for the current pace.
Yeah,
đâu đâu cũng nhanh mà.
He also doesn't really sync with like no one's gonna be closing the distance for iron shells to work or like
Earth Spirit.
Rồi đi mẹ.
Centaur.
Okay, I've been kind of begging.
It's basically
I actually feel really bad right now. I've been every time I'm like, I wish they had Sand King. I would be like Centaur, but nobody plays it. I've said that like 3 times so far this tournament.
You have.
But it just completely slipped my mind. It'd been so long. But similar hero in that Stun Initiator, it's not as good as Sand King because that is a delay. But if you're fast enough and they're not paying attention or something like that, it can be exactly the initiator they want. Also, Stampede is really good against Death Prophet, actually. Pops ulti, you're like, alright, peace, we're out of here, guys.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, you got a Chen, unless you all get disabled by Elder Titan stuff.
Yeah. It's a good blend of everything, and then later on, if Centaur can get big, like I like complexity, if they can survive to getting into the late game, then they've got so much to work with too. I don't know if we ever get to see like the full return build from the Centaur. That I always find amusing. It's like Death Prophet, go kill yourself.
Well, no, she wouldn't because the spirits don't.
Oh, they don't reflect it. Ah, it's a shame. Morphling.
The Morphling pick I think looks pretty solid. It gives Optic this like surefire advantage in late game. It's survivable, so it's going to be kind of difficult for Centaur to be able to catch him. And because they have a Witch Doctor, I think no matter the offlane that's picked, depending on their tankiness level, they can kill it with Morphling. So I like the Centaur pick, it kind of fits into what they need, but I think Centaur is a weak hero right now. I think he does not function well in duel lanes. Is one of his biggest weaknesses, because you don't really put a hero in the offlane by himself and leave him there.
That's what I'm wondering if they just put him on the bottom lane for Radiant and then just say, you know what, just sit down there. If you need help, we'll bring the Chen to you. Do you get the matchups then?
Em búng một em lên cho nó không tagger được anh mà.
Could be an option while you put Centaur on a 1v1 against like
luôn chiếm trụ rồi phải thế.
Sand King could win that matchup easily because of cost of finale.
Đấy, thằng bên này đúng rồi, Apo này anh ơi, Apo này.
Especially because you know, if you control the center creep, no one actually knows which one's the creep, so it's like.
I'm interested to see like if we actually get a sentry
with the
Sand King this time. Like, do we see the 1k strat come back again?
Never know. They could always
Yeah, they do.
I think it's
Rubik's AoE stun he can get when he just tosses whatever he wants to around.
And you know what? Pycat is historically very famous for playing Morphling from years and years back, so I think this will be a really fun game to watch. Let's see if he can play at the RTZ Morphling level.
Oh, dude.
That guy's, I think, arguably
just out of the RTZ Dro level for mid lane, then that's more achievable. RTZ safe lane Dro, now that's different.
I don't understand. Are you flaming Arteezy's Morphling?
I'm flaming Arteezy's Dro Ranger for mid lane.
Why'd you bring that up?
When he went 0-10. I never forget a really bad Dro. Hilarious thing is they won that game.
That's basically Dro Ranger. Like, you just kind of get pressured and you die a lot.
Đẹp ra rồi.
Đây rồi, hết tung Hoàng ơi.
Đấy,
bên này.
Tôi vừa tàng hình xong rồi.
Thằng BM chết rồi.
Apo.
Late
game, there's maybe some options for that cooldown perk, but very rare that Drow actually gets there without being a massive disadvantage.
Alright, let's have a little sneak peek at our lanes. So far Complexity haven't got that much information. They put down a very aggressive observer ward.
Lên rồi.
Deep into the dire jungle.
Cũng nằm xuống.
Same thing for Complexity. For Optic Gaming, sorry. They put one deeper into the Radiant jungle. This is a great ward for watching any kind of rotations. From Complexity.
I think what it's mainly for, though, is to spot when heroes are rotating over to deal with a Chen. Because if Chen's sitting in the jungle, for example, a lot of times the side of the map that you're being aggressive in is going to have vision in that area. And then they'll just gank the Chen that's jungling, for example, or grabbing creeps. Or maybe they'll block camps or something. I'm not sure. But definitely spot rotations from probably Zion to Elder Titan.
It's actually one of the most passive kind of players we've seen at the start. It's like both the supports can pick up the bounty rings, but no one else is near it. This is going to be a very slow early game unless people try and contest. We actually have a try-on-try lane. Almost all the creeps on top have already been sent back by Z-Freak, apart from that one poor little range creep that's going to force the lane down.
These creeps are full, and luckily Optic's able to deny their own range creeps. That's actually a big level disadvantage here for Complexity. Great blocking there by Optic. I'm sure they did it on purpose. Let the range creep go first, get it denied, and then now it's as good. Wave positioning is great. As long as these camps can spawn, they can actually pull.
Z-Free couldn't actually get even.
Lão à, bố ra mid vì chúng tôi à. Mẹ từng thằng vào một thì từng thằng chết một. Bảo vào đâu thì còn sợ gì, mẹ từng thằng vào một là từng thằng chết một. Lại nữa. Lại nữa luôn.
Small camp because Zai's going to block the large camp, and now he has to walk all the way back to the other large camp to grab a creep. So just a little bit of slowing each other down. Basically, instantly Peter's going to deward the sentry. So that means at the 2-minute mark they're going to be able to get the camp back and hopefully get this wave in a place where Cole can't easily get that.
Ô, đỡ mờ. Để cho hai thằng kia nó xuống boss đi. Anh em mình ở giữa này.
Đeo được.
Chiếm 2 cái là đủ rồi. Anh em mình cộng thằng BD nữa là thừa sức đép đây rồi đấy. Câu giờ đợi đéo còn ai cả. Đánh nhau ở dưới rồi anh ơi. Nó không ra mid nữa rồi. Một thằng bay màu rồi.
Có ai đâu.
Đây này trên này này.
Nó ra nè, chết mẹ nó ra chơi anh rồi.
Mấy thằng?
Một. Nó bui. Mời bé lên phường.
Bay màu.
Chơi hoa.
Lên rồi. Nghe chưa? Rồi xong bay màu thằng nữa. Xin tiếp à? À BD. À xin. Đít mẹ. Chạy á. Nó có yêu quá. Nó chết chưa anh? Để em ra.
Ê.
Em ra đây rồi. Nó gì? Còn em đi mà.
Đó gì đâu, anh vừa bắn bét mà vừa bắn nó. Bắn tục như cái máy.
Ui, nó chết rồi. Kháng. Kháng. Khoáng. Đạp con mèo đã. Mẹ con mèo khó chịu VL. Nó vẫn còn kiếm mà. Lại bị chiếm. Đi mẹ mấy thằng kia đứng ở đấy làm cái lơ gì vậy. Fuck. Rồi bay màu luôn kìa. Ui bay màu 2 thằng luôn kìa. Mấy thằng vậy? Bay màu 2 thằng nhanh vậy đi. Anh em mình ở đây nguy hiểm anh ạ. Đứng mỗi thằng một góc đi để xem có mấy thằng ở nguy hiểm vãi luôn. Hai thằng đấy nó vừa xuống cái bay màu luôn ạ.
Nó lên
đây 2 thằng này, 2 thằng. Một thằng B và một thằng C.
Bay màu. Nó lên. Lên.
Đéo kịp. Fuck, táp rồi. Nó táp rồi anh ạ.
Thì cho nó té này.
Không sao.
Phải rồi.
Ôi về cho em anh ơi. Rồi may quá.
Bồ nó ra. Một thằng bay màu. Tới thằng xin.
Thằng Sum. Xin cái gì?
Xin chứ. Xin nó máu giấy.
Nhưng mà em không nhìn thấy con xin.
Đây, xin ở đây. Thêm thằng BM đó thấy mẹ rồi.
Mình ra rồi, team mình ra rồi, đánh đi, đánh con Sum trước. Ui địt mẹ, con xin chạy rồi.
Xin này. Đấy, xin đi Đức rồi. Thằng BM.
thằng BD thằng Apo này. Ui em hết đồ lên rồi.
BM trước đi nè, BM hết siêu nè, bắn nó, bắn bọ bún nó.
Em đang gần chết rồi anh ơi.
Điên con.
Đây thằng này là thằng nào? Thằng
vô tường.
Lên đời tiếp.
Chết tôi.
Ồ đi.
Đóng băng tí trời.
Thằng BM đây anh ơi. Ui đi cứu giá về cho em.
Về rồi.
Đi.
Nào.
Rồi may quá.
Rồi thấy mẹ anh ơi.
Ôi đi. Má con xin lồn. Cắn nhanh quá. Đi mẹ sao bọn nó cũng ghi điểm rồi này nhanh thế. Ôi nó lật kèo anh ơi. Chúng nó ra mít hết rồi, đi chiếm rồi. Bỏ.
Có thằng chiếm rồi.
Đéo chiếm được, nó vẫn đang bị đánh. Đây rồi.
Má nó chiếm lại luôn rồi.
Nó chiếm lại luôn ở giữa rồi. Câu giờ đi anh, em ra rồi. Mấy thằng ở đấy đấy? 5 thằng à?
Ừ.
Ui thịt mẹ bạch màu luôn, không phải rồi, chưa kịp búp luôn, vừa ấn 1 xong. Thôi đợi anh xuống.
Em á? Dạ.
Nó ra đấy. Đứng đây. Một thằng con sum ra. Tiếp tục, còn nữa.
Hello. Cũng làm đúng lẹ luôn. Cút mẹ đi con chó. Lại đây.
Đâu rồi?
À, cướp thêm trụ nữa.
Chạy đá anh ơi, nó cướp thêm cái trụ nữa, chạy đã.
Rồi. Chưa? Sao em không chỉ được bút đấy, nó cứ nó xuống theo này. Đúng rồi.
Rồi, may quá. Câu giờ đi. Đi mẹ lại bị điện giật vãi lồn. Địt mẹ con mèo. Lên rồi. Lên rồi này, láo với tao này. May quá.
Đầy cả hai luôn.
Tưởng thế nào, may quá. Thì chết mình.
Để em nào, gấp khổ lắm đây. Mai em 83 ở nhà. Chơi game. Rồi.
Hôm nay là mùng 8 tháng 3 rồi em ạ. Qua ngày.
Hôm nay tháng 3.
Ồ vãi luôn thì nó chiếm hết kìa. Thôi đánh nhau đi để em và em chiếm cái trụ giữa của nó. Mà biết. À xong hết rồi à? Đằng sau có một thằng nhá, đang chạy ra giữa. Lên rồi. Rồi xong. Rồi.
Ôi vãi.
Gì? Gì mà vãi?
5.
Lên rồi. Đéo nói nhiều, bị mẹ thấy là phải cho lên rồi, mấy con xin này chết ngay lập tức, đéo tha này. Cố ăn một mạng nữa là xong rồi. Mạng nữa 30 điểm. Dưới có một thằng. Kệ đó. Rồi nó chiếm lại mẹ rồi. Ê, đừng để nó giết. Đẹp thôi, không chiếm nữa.
Rồi cả đàn tới luôn.
Đâu? Đừng để chết anh ơi. Rồi ngon, đép được là thắng đâu thì đâu mà. Thằng kia đang định chiếm trụ của mình, em phi vào em đấm luôn, không phải nhiều.
4.
Anh lên đúng không? Anh lên cho đây này.
Rồi, giải tán. Hai đánh nữa. 1 giờ
rồi
rồi.
đi ngủ.
1 giờ rồi anh ạ.
Ừ.
Đánh nữa à?
Ngủ. Ngủ.
Ngủ à? Tưởng đánh nữa.
Nhỏ thế nhở? Máu yếu quá. Mai cho 2 bùa.
À, game.
Cả rồi không? Nó chơi đây cho nó mạng rồi. Thì cái kiếm boss vậy, kiếm tốt vậy.
Điểm danh hôm nay được cái gì? 5 mảnh vỡ bão tố, ngon. Tình hình này.
Ôi địt, thiệt này, đụng mất rắc ra luôn này.
Cái gì anh?
Final Fantasy 15.
Đúng rồi.
Đúng luôn.
Đúng rồi mà. Crack á, tìm Crack á.
Ừ. 76 GB.
Crack game gì?
Crack Google phát 1 làm đúng.
Ui, đang Tiwaro 9 luôn.
What? Game gì?
Final Fantasy 15.
À. Trời ơi, trên là cái gì tôi quên rồi.
B4
Link for Die có mà.
Có lâu rồi mà, ra lâu rồi. Bây giờ mới ra
em
đâu.
tải anh đó không? Link for Die.
Vậy thì 4 ghi đấy.
76 GB chứ nhiều.
Rồi em sắp ghi nhiều.
Cháu hình
Đây nó Tiwaro 9 luôn này.
Anh xóa bớt mấy phim hai ten của anh nghe là được rồi.
cái đó cạc 960 chơi được không nhỉ?
Có. Được. Hơi giật tí thôi.
Được.
Được.
Thôi chụp mẹ đi.
Lâu đấy phê lâu được.
Có nghĩa là không phải Pharaoh mà là chơi medium vẫn được nhưng mà nó bị ấy thôi.
Để em coi.
Nó cấu hình của nó không cao đâu, nó ra từ đợt lâu lắm rồi. Đợt em hay xem tweet, đợt em xem tweet xem Final Fantasy bọn nó đánh từ đợt nó mới ra mà đợt đấy sao nào? Đợt đấy là
Nhìn cái đồ họa nó oải
từ
quá.
năm ngoái rồi sao ấy. Từ năm ngoái rồi.
Nhìn cái đồ họa nó oải quá.
Đúng rồi, từ năm ngoái, từ hè năm ngoái đợt đấy
Đề nghị tối thiểu là 760, đề nghị là 1060.
đúng rồi.
Nhốt 1060 á.
Ừ.
Ui vãi liền.
Thấy mà đề nghị mà.
Nghĩ còn đề đâu
tối
cấu hình
thiểu
tối thiểu là 750.
760.
760. Nói chung là cũng
khỏe.
nói chung là cái 960 của ông vẫn dùng được.
Nói chung là medium cũng được.
Medium tốt.
Mà RAM phải tối thiểu 8GB rồi.
8GB thì bây giờ gần như máy nào chả 8GB em đéo hay.
Giờ máy nào trung bình 8 ghi rồi, giờ ai 4 ghi nữa đâu.
Em ở cái mà thêm cái chôm nữa chắc nghĩ em đi 98% luôn thề.
Nói chung là bây giờ gần như ai build máy người ta build 4GB như hồi xưa rồi đâu mà game nào bây giờ
Mấy lồn đã Tiwaro 9 cũng 50 GB rồi.
Ui cái đó vô ngắm ngực điêu thuyền hả?
Nắm ngực cứ nhỏ gì vậy? Rồi, sửa xe.
Hình như là Liquid đi về.
Về hả? Đánh mấy trận là về.
Sao nào? Liquid với thằng Ogre chuyện đấy vãi rồi. Ogre đi về, không phải Liquid đi về. Ogre đi về.
Đùa với
But I
Liquid.
feel like Cole's in this weird position where they know that they want to pressure, they know they want to set
Nhưng
tempo
mẹ trận đấy
for them to initiate.
trận
So
đấy
they
bọn
don't
Ogre nó
get these initiations.
Quý đâu.
But the
Trận
opportunities
quên
just
shit
aren't
đấy.
there.
cái gì cơ?
So they're forced to do
Hôm qua
these
ông có coi lại cái
approaches.
trận của tôi shit chưa?
Có, trận đấy xem rồi.
In fact, like they're
Cạo
just
lờ.
these pushes
Trận
look
đấy
like
bọn nó
A
lật kèo là
and
đúng.
A death.
Đéo rồi. Combat
And
bọn
occasionally
Liquid
they rotate
trận đấy
heroes
combat
over
rời rạc
and
vãi lìn.
like sinking. And now that the tower's dead,
Combat
alright,
vừa
let's
rời
go
rạc
back
mà
and try
mẹ
for
xong
it.
bắt đầu
They missed
đi
their last
kiểu
two.
toàn đi chết
This is
lẻ,
maybe
bị
the
bọn
one
nó
they
bắt lẻ chết.
Anh ra bay lúc đầu.
Xong lại còn có chuyên mục trận là gì nhỉ? Trận là OG thì ông mặt lồn nô thổ ông ấy bật BKB vừa mới mua xong ông bật con mẹ BKB luôn vãi lồn. Con mẹ vừa mua xong kiểu vừa mua cái quyển vừa mua quyển sách vừa mua BKB hiểu không? Đó đâu là thanh niên swap hai cái đấy với nhau xong nhanh tay ấn con mẹ luôn thế là bật con mẹ BKB luôn. Cụ luôn.
Xong luôn.
They don't quite have the vision. All the
Phải cái
places
nốt
that
theo.
Cole worded was all in the Optic gaming
Thánh
jungle.
swap.
And as a result, Optic is just not there. They're putting their
swap
least
item.
important hero there.
Swap
So
xong
finding he
thanh
can push
niên
out this
đi
wave safely without getting ganked.
Về nhà luôn, sát xong về nhà luôn á.
Oh, that's just our overtime.
Moves adding pressure to tier 1 tower.
Đây còn đi mẹ quả clip này nữa quả công nhận thằng này thì mẹ IQ nó phải tầm 1000 với quả này. Nhưng mỗi tội là đánh rải sida ấy lì.
Sama hả?
Sama này ông xem clip này thì mẹ IQ phải 1000 luôn ấy. Nhưng mà
Mẹ đài đấy lúc tàu của tôi đấy.
Like pick your poison, Optic.
Well, they
mẹ
do have
IQ
Yules
phải
now.
tầm
Death
1000
This
luôn
may be the
thế
time
lồn
to
nào
really
mà đánh
point them
giải
out in one
mẹ
way.
Throw Aileen
where he doesn't die.
vào combat nếu mà DKB ăn stun chết trước khi ở kịp tỉnh.
Nó đánh trận nào nó búng tàu trận đó mà.
Ồ, phải lâu lắm ấy, mình thấy Centaur ở trong competitive.
The Chen there with the Eul Scepter, but not
Lâu lắm mình nhìn thấy nó pick Centaur đánh giải.
They need the blink on Mu.
They do, but it's also daytime now, so it's going to be a little bit harder for them to find initiations. Nighttime certainly gets a lot of benefits there. And here's the Lincolns now for Morphling, so even harder to kill this guy. No,
tao đầu game khỏe mà.
Do spell steal.
Kể cả cuối game luôn, cuối game có trượng xanh chạy xuyên địa hình thì mẹ nó đuổi cho gì.
Nó bật lên là anh em xông lên.
Mẹ nó đuổi rồi, chạy vào răng.
Không mà công nhận trận nào có Centaur trận đó đánh cười téo.
Thì nói chung có Centaur đánh, nói chung là có Centaur phải đánh hổ báo. Không đánh hổ báo để thắng được.
Medallion eggs, brown boots.
Đánh kiểu ăn mới đi farm mình đồ Centaur vào cuối game mà không có mạnh mấy đi chăng nữa thì cái phản đam nó cũng phế.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Ăn đam phép thì mẹ như ở team nó có Morphling này, ăn một combo này ngáp ngoài.
Cây, ăn 3 cây, máu.
Someone's got to be here defending, right? No, it's a straight tier 2 for tier 2 tower trade. All of Complexity are on top. And with all of them, they do push faster than Optic will.
IQ ở 1000.
Because it's more sustained push. Right now, it's CCNC using his exorcism to get that pressure on.
That's a really good point. Now that they've seen this, maybe this will be Cole wanting to take another fight. In which case, Optic would either have to fight it without exorcism or maybe just dodge fights, but they don't want to lose towers either. Cole's map control is pretty solid.
Dire Scan came out there. Roshan. ET Spirit's moving over as well underneath the... Okay, they came for the T1 tower. That's where CCNC is.
It's just really hard to take away from when they still have a tier 1. Easier TP, much better than the Shrine. So they'd love to take the tower, but still got it looks like they have a tree on their team. This thing's still so healthy.
And the aggressive vision, it was too obvious that wall was going to be placed.
Optic get rid of it. Still waiting for the right
time. Exorcism on cooldown for 83 seconds. The Burrow strike onto Kyle. He actually stalled himself. He needs to get out this one. Hand of God lost the stampede. Complexity close the distance. They look for PPD.
Em tưởng anh phải biết rồi chứ bây giờ anh lên anh ngó bắt đầu anh phải thấy là một đống game mới ra hay à?
Đâu biết đâu.
Bữa
giờ ra bên xuân anh cày không rồi để chơi game món.
Bây giờ thì nên thôi nhiều lắm. Lại còn sắp ra gì nhỉ? Sắp ra
Very close fight there. I thought Optic Gaming was going to use it for sure with Death Prophet getting initiated on. And then burst it down. I mean, they got a Rubik in exchange, but
the golden experience change really is not that different, especially with when you consider the buyback from the ET.
Yeah, that's true. Not that big of a swing, but certainly got to be scary for Optic there, having no exorcism. And typical medallion build on Death Prophet. Here's the replay here.
Phạm nhân tu tiên Việt hóa.
Looking like an opportunity. Helps also that the SF fuels was already used, but it's actually a lift first. Maledict, that is a dead man.
Yeah. The Hand of God kept him alive long enough that he could actually commit his own Burrow strike, which was a nice element. And that's what we're talking about with Complexity, where they've got ways of either disengaging or just engaging like they did. The Stampede, the Hand of God giving such huge life.
Yeah. Buys him a little time. But either way, on these initiations, they have to be careful. If Zai's prepared and he has a spirit down, he can totally break the counter initiation.
Đợt trước là cái cho chơi bản chơi thử của Final Fantasy à? Bây giờ mới là ra chính thức.
Vision on the hill does not belong to anybody. Kyle belongs to Optic Gaming. The optimistic sent back by his brother Z-Freak.
Yeah, it belongs to the fountain right now.
Trong ngày ra mắt thật
Morphling is a mere
xem bọn nó
1500
chơi
gold
cách
away
đây
from
bao
the
lâu
Eagle, so
rồi.
he's gonna have his E-Blade in a moment.
Xem
Once that comes up, things
xem giết con rùa mất mấy tiếng đồng hồ
But the
liền.
last fight really well stole gyro with more.
8 tiếng đồng hồ để giết con rùa, vãi lồn.
Just tank damage as a gyro.
The mud golems are coming in, multiple shards. The tornado's going to make life a little bit
Kiên
more
nhẫn
difficult
8
as
tiếng
well.
đồng hồ để giết con rùa.
1500. Oh, he's dropping real quick. They do not have a way to stop that one.
And very safely, 3-3 is going to cover and ensure they get the Aegis with the Burrow Strike.
Yep.
And again, Optic Gaming using Exorcism in a way that seems like an opening for Cole. But because they got an Aegis with it now, it's even scarier.
Yep.
And he doesn't even grab the Aegis. He doesn't care. Like, puts it on Pycat. He knows that if Pycat just keeps catapulting to the to a big farm level, that it will lead to Optic victory.
Complexity will have better ways to fight in the next engagement. The BKB is coming out in the Courier to Limp. He has a TP scroll available as well to head north. BKB for the
Đây này, con
gyrocopter, so
A
the
gì
two
nhỉ?
big calls with 10
Con
second
Amanatos
BKBs.
hơn.
It's a nice benefit
And
for
there's
them.
no exorcism again when Optic Gaming are forcing down the lane, and they smoke. They're coming for the fight. Mukad and Limp will make their way up through the river while Chessie and Z-Freak hold the lane.
À bây giờ nó chơi cho chơi trên PC, còn hồi xưa nó ra trên đấy. Đây này.
Putting out the spirit.
Giết con này mất đéo biết bọn nó giết mất bao nhiêu lâu nữa.
In the backlines that hide Peter in the trees, and then they put Zai to the right.
Gần 2 tiếng đồng hồ. Nice.
Không, đây là nó cắt bớt đi em.
Everyone's TPing. Move. Oh, he's so close. So close.
That would have been.
Thì mẹ em cứ nhìn đánh nó mất một tí thì team máu một ấy thì em không biết là đi mẹ giết thì bao giờ được nó.
So even if he gets caught there, it's not the
Thằng này là level 99. Thằng này là level 99 rồi thì nó còn khỏe đấy. Mẹ hồi xưa anh xem cái thằng kia thì mẹ có level 70 à. Có roll đánh con này. Úi rồi ôi. Đéo phải nghĩ luôn.
34 seconds now before exorcism, and that means Optic will definitely try and make the
most
out of it.
Nó vừa đánh nó vừa nó đánh nó skip đi mà. Này đang còn to. Hôm anh xem the scene thằng kia thì mẹ nó bảo nó đánh mất 4 tiếng đồng hồ. Quá lồn.
For a brief moment, it's not as bad as it can get. Kyle or Z-Freak for sure. Chen is a little bit easier.
Anh thấy không? Thấy con rùa không? Đi con mẹ to. Vãi luôn, luôn máu thì mất tí một.
Adam tôi mẹ.
Đấy, nó ra từ năm ngoái ra trên PS. Anh xem chán đi.
Bé thì biết rồi, bé 4 bài rồi.
Bây giờ nó ra trên PC. Rồi.
PC mới phê.
PC thì mình chơi được thôi, chứ còn thì PS thì hồi xưa em của em chơi những cái trò PS.
Ủa, có summon nữa nè. Summon mấy con Guardian.
Chỉ để có ốc qua 4 thôi.
Phải lộn mới vô summon Odin nè.
Gyro still down for a little bit longer, but Optic will not force the issue.
Có cả năm nay còn ra cả cái gì nhỉ? Cái gì Colossus đi.
From Nature's Prophets, but he's doing it with the Chen.
Remake hả? Cái gì?
Cái game
hồi xưa.
Nó làm lại remake đây, nhưng mà làm remake lên nhìn đẹp thật.
Coi dễ hiểu, em coi cốt truyện chả hiểu gì hết.
Đại khái này mẹ nó muốn cứu con người yêu nó sống. Thằng thần kia nó bảo là bây giờ thì mẹ chú phải đi chú giết mấy thằng Colossus cho anh thì anh sẽ cứu nó.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Đấy, Shadow of the Colossus.
Không, cái thúc truyện á, để hiểu gì hết. Để thằng kia bị hút vô.
Anh đéo biết, anh xem thằng đấy thì anh xem đến
con người sống dậy, con thấy ở đâu.
Hình như anh xem đến con Colossus thứ 7 anh chán xem đấy thì mẹ các bạn cốt truyện nó chỉ có là đi mẹ giết con Colossus này xong thì mẹ đi về bị con Colossus này nó đánh cho bất tỉnh, giết nó xong thì bị máu của nó bay ra đánh nó bất tỉnh, nó bắt đầu là về lại được cái thằng thần này nó cứu về xong lại đi giết con tiếp theo, vậy thì chẳng có gì hot cả. Có mỗi là kiểu team make của nó là phải đánh như thế nào để mà nó hở cái bộ phận điểm yếu của nó để chọc chết nó ra, nhưng không thì chẳng có gì hết. Nói chung là xem nhảm ấy liền. Thế vậy nhưng mà được cái cấu hình nó đẹp, xem đẹp ấy liền. Thật vậy
Năm nay cũng nhiều game cũng hay.
Hoặc là chơi mấy kiểu game xây nhà thì có Surviving Mars này, sống sót trên trong sao hỏa này, mấy kiểu game xây nhà ấy.
Game xây nhà chạy thiên dẫn để xây, chạy thiên dẫn để chơi.
Chả phải, các bạn là nó không có nghĩa là mình có thừa thời gian lúc nào mình chơi game này thôi, đa số mấy game cần thời gian thì mẹ thừa thời gian lúc nào để chơi.
Game gì mà
anh thì máu me mấy game xây nhà phết đấy. Mất thời gian cày cuốc thì nó mới hay được.
Xây xíu để thiếu nước.
Sao anh? Cho gì?
Đang chơi xe công viên.
Đấy có cả năm nay còn có cả gì nhỉ? Jurassic Park hay sao ấy?
Năm nay có xe sở thú.
Năm nay có Jurassic Park.
Cái vụ mà gì mà xây cửa vô nó cao lên xong rồi vụ với thằng
going out the pipe, and they are
Xong
just
rồi
aiming for this
thả mấy
position
quái ra
where
cho ăn thịt mấy thằng du khách.
Colt cannot win the team.
Vui vãi.
Tạo mấy con cả mấy thịt đó má làm cười gì đâu.
Xây cửa vô cao cao lên. Chặn bên kia cho không bên kia ra.
CCNC looks it's like the Death Prophet we had in our previous games. Oh, okay, well, surprise Shiva's Garden resolution.
Là hai đứa bên kia nó chơi cái gì mà sai lầm ghê vậy.
Did a casual vit booster just to kick him up. Just over 1800.
Chơi liên minh huyền thoại. Liên minh quằn quại. Toàn đây sai lầm với cả
Điều động học sinh đi đốt 8 tấn cần sa, nhiều em phê quên lối về sau buổi tiêu hủy.
Get a stun cancelled and still be in a good place. More things got to be
Z-Freak has his Atom Scepter, so the Ancient Granite Golem is now there to fight for the
đây Overlord phần Overlord
it's going to be ready for split pushing, but I'm not sold on it really helping their team.
Anime.
Let's get like the Dragon one that lowers armor.
Kỷ nguyên hỗn độ tập 9 công nhận xem
had no choice. It was the only thing left that complexity.
Hình như hôm đấy mình có stream lên nhưng mà không biết ông nào xem không thôi.
Either way, it's good. Extra HP, good things. Maybe if he gets a ton of levels, he's only level 10 right now. But he's got this experience talent. You know, that could make him something incredible eventually. I could see some magic resistance creeps being practiced. Sanking against Maldek, Witch Doctor, against Morphling, against Elder Titan. Magic resistance
Gì ấp á,
really
gì
what
ấp,
Cole
gì đó.
needs.
They just need the money to actually afford it. Right now, Optic, they're prepping around the mid.
Ôi bao giờ mới thoát được cái kiếp
15 là
can always TP back, and this is where we expect Z-Freak to make a lot of space for his team.
năm ngày mai á.
15 tháng 4 rồi, địt mẹ chơi được tháng 4.
With creeps, bring it this time and
Tháng 4 ghê.
Right? Like he's got his blink, force, and pipe. So you asked for that resistance in some way.
Chắc lộn quá, tháng 3.
His agility gain is atrocious right now. He's not a very agile giant centaur war runner.
It's like how do you counter this? Like, do you actually think about like is blade mail still even viable on a centaur?
It's never really been that great. It could be if the E-blade comes, you can reflect it. But what's going to happen is Centaur's going to jump in and stun somebody, and everybody's going to be like, "All right, you've done your thing, Centaur. We will now mess with your team." It's very difficult. Like you can easily look at Centaur and match him up against Sanking and be like, why would I pick
gạch
Centaur?
không biết bao nhiêu cái con ai Yana nhưng mà nó bỏ ra cái đéo gì đâu.
Phải kìa mát.
Everything else is dead, but they jump forward. They saw the TP out.
Mệt quá.
They don't have
Mát quá.
BKB defensive TP out. That was the 10 seconds, but you still have to check Roshan quickly. He's almost up. 22 seconds and Roshan is alive.
Có về không?
Có về không? Instantly buys a cell out of the fountain a little bit faster. This means that they can get to the Roche area.
Ta cũ mà.
And 33 is pushing bottom lane as well, so Complexity don't defend this. They get attacked from multiple sides.
Yeah, it's really good timing on this here. Again, do they still have a turn? No, it's actually dead.
Mẹ bây giờ mà trả lời là không có véo là đi mẹ auto bay màu. Còn trả lời có véo thì còn thể chấp nhận được. Có mà. Đấy. Không chấp nhận.
He'll TP out, actually. Trouble for Moon. Managed to get the pipe up, but enough that's going to be enough protection. Hand of God as well.
That would have been a great time for Blade Mail, but that does not mean Blade Mail's the item necessarily. I'm not sure necessarily what Moog gets here. He needs armor, he needs more survivability.
He needs to be alive.
That would help because
Ôi đâu rồi? À bộ về.
Yeah, Complexity are fully aware that Roshan's up. The Chen army was in there, so
có phải màu vàng là màu xí đâu.
Without the Centaur, they can't contest. So they have to wait it out. The only thing they can really do is add pressure to the side lanes and the mid lane. That way, you at least have a little bit more time while Optic get control of the map before they push. Because they'll also have to wait. Exorcism will be down 2 minutes.
Không mỗi ra thương thủ mẹ giáo sư đấy.
BKB, so if anybody gets put in a bad position, Optic should be able to defend themselves. And they might just go push anyways. This is kind of what they've been doing all game.
So it's kind of target. Stomp is coming out.
Bố ra con cầm sắt.
Escape. He only got that Crypt Swarm stolen. And the Virus Strike, damn, that Stomp lasts forever. Kyle just caught napping.
Not much that he's going to be able to do there. And
Trước
like,
chưa một
Optic
cam
just
vậy.
looks at DP and they say, I'm going to use this for one objective, and then afterwards, we're just going to fight you anyways. They've like grabbed other heroes that are so good at fighting that it doesn't matter if they don't have exorcism. And so far, it's paid off.
Here they come. 33 triggers the pipe.
Giáo sư
they look to jump in. Shadowfiend
con cung thì không ăn thua.
Bắn thôi.
Theo tôi thấy thì nó lên ra một cặp giáo thương cho chúng đội thương với lại cung thay thế gần xa.
Nói thì nói chứ con có con mà trong phòng 2 đó, phòng 2 Yaka đó, đó Dương giáo với lại cung đó. Phòng 2 Yaka.
BKB's popped as well, and at that point, Optic can't really stop things from happening. They did buy themselves some time. Peter drops ulti, but it felt pretty useless.
Class cầm khiên, giờ vẫn mới lắm đó không?
Phải cứ cầm khiên quýnh gì trời.
Biết đủ.
Lập tăng cơ thứ 3.
He needs to like Maledict, cask, and walk away. I don't think ultimate was in the cards in that moment.
Yep.
But it's hard to know that. I think it's going to be clear now that his ultimate, unless he Maledicts somebody and has a good position, it's not going to be time to drop the base anymore.
Complexity a little bit more space right now. They're looking for it. Move, jump in, actually dodges 33's initiation. They burnt the Linker Spear onto Pycat. So they put the penitence on him, but the stomp, Zai, 4 heroes put to sleep.
That was so big. Guarantees Morphling doesn't die. JK Morphling's like, I actually want to fight. I'm interested.
No.
He's got 4,000 HP though, so that means no shotgun at the moment. It will be a bit until he's ready for that one. CC's still not fully healed either. Queuing up a Blink Dagger to make team fighting a little bit better for him. I do like how he bought the casual vitality booster and then it's shifting to the
Assassin's Creed.
He's certainly got the survivability
để
items
chứ
he
còn
needs, but
chơi từ Witcher 3 chưa chơi hết nữa thì xóa mẹ.
Pretty cool.
Rồi là hồi xưa chơi được 1, 2, không? Chơi được 1, 2, 3, 4. Dẹp. Má. Cái cốt truyện nó mệt quá.
That was a sandbag actually. I was also
Chơi được tới cái phần thằng Ezio nó chết á.
Con cái series phần 2 của ta 3, 4 gì đó.
Gì?
Assassin's Creed 2 rồi Assassin's Creed người ta Revolution.
Rồi chơi thêm
Brotherhood mà tới Evolution.
Rồi chơi thêm một cái phần mà cái thằng gì ta? Nathan gì đó mày ép tên rồi. Cái thằng hậu dân á.
Kenway vậy.
Thì Nathan Kenway. Vừa là thằng già. Vừa là thằng già.
Scotty just across the board more survival.
Ấn tượng vừa là đó luôn á.
Okay, they've got burst strike. This is a pretty good time. So
kiểu như là sao nhỉ? Nói chung là phe đối lập
đơn giản là ông nội là một người hải tặc, còn ba đó là gì phe kia,
phe thanh chiến, phe hiệp sĩ thanh chiến,
Templar, Templar, còn cháu là phe assassin. Nói chung là lúc mà ông nội chết là bị đám mà Templar bắt ba đi rồi. Luyện ba thành là một Templar chuyên nghiệp. Để cháu nó được Assassin's Creed thông não đó. Nói chung là ba với con không khác phe nhau rồi phải xuyên nhau.
Yêu đương làm gì mà nói chung là bắn bắt chúng luôn, nói chung là bắn bắt chúng luôn đó.
By far the safest way to play that there for Chelsea. Kind of sucks to use BKB, but ultimately the right move in the moment.
Mà công nhận tất cả các phần Assassin's Creed thấy cái phần của thằng đó là đánh dã man nhất, nó đã bay nhất.
Thì mấy thanh hữu dân quýnh đỡ tay mới lạ.
Mấy phần kia đánh là sao?
Cũng được. Trong nghĩa sát thủ quýnh bài tàn bạo hay là quýnh nội là đi.
Mà chơi thấy phần đó mà có một ông nội đâu mà đập dã man nhất.
It's really cool combo if you think about it, right? Because the sandbag takes 3 seconds, Yules is 2.5, so as long as you get sent back and you press your Yules, you're probably going home.
Thấy hay được mỗi từ lúc Ezio chơi Ezio mấy thằng kiểu chạy giá.
Si hay điện thoại bả rồi, series Ezio điện thoại rồi, 2 rồi tới Brotherhood xong tới Revolution. Liên trước về ổng không, cúp chẽn và cúp chết luôn.
The trap was sprung, but no one got snapped.
Kind of surprised that he switched to Gyro there. I feel like he should just stayed. Because once he swapped, I'm not sure if he still had Scotty or not, but
nói chung chỉ cái gọi là cái gì táo thần.
Maybe been playing Gyro too much. He's like, I actually want to play Gyro every game.
Từ những người gọi là những người đi trước, who came before gì đó.
CC and see his Yule Scepter was already on cooldown.
The one who came before.
So he changes his build a little bit, going Solar Crest, standard transition, and then he's gonna instead go for Octarine instead of the
giật nhau.
No, I'm talking about CC.
I'm thinking Pike had the solo kill on Zfrig.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Khi vô cùng thì một bên thì muốn thống trị bằng cái nhiều lực order, bên là thì muốn tự do. Nghe giống mà thiên thanh với cái tộc vậy á.
Một bên thì muốn quản lý, một bên thì tự do.
Mà quản lý nói thì nói tự do thì sẽ đem đến hỗn loạn.
Ai cũng có lý do, ai cũng có lý của nó mà.
Nói chung là em chơi phần gì mà Raw á là em thấy là tụi Assassin's Creed cũng khúc Assassin cũng khúc nạn lắm. Raw.
They finally won a team fight with Exorcism still going.
Lý tưởng nhau
and
và
it
giết
really just
nhau.
took BKBs at the right time. Their Cole was forced to react.
Exorcism is running out now. They've lost their push.
Might take one more tower before they get out. There's 2 dead heroes left. They can maybe continue this. See how greedy Optic want to try to be.
Moo, he's in there, limp with the razors. He's got 36 souls, ready to go. Has to Yule Scepter to dodge the E-Blade attack. Kyle right in the middle. He can't really do much apart from die and grab. But this now,
Không biết theo là phần gì nữa trời. Xem đóng cốt truyện xong chưa biết đi đến đâu đến đâu.
Đang tương lai bay về quá khứ mấy trăm năm trước mới tiếp. Lại nhảy lên tương lai đi má mày. Tiếp đi đâu luôn.
And that is all that Centaur can do. Jump in, stun, double edge.
They're actually going to try and finish it now.
It's 3 dead heroes. There's no buyback on Shadowfiend. They can bring Centaur back, but we saw his contribution. How's he going to combo with the Chen?
Without call down as well.
Hồi xưa mới ra series á, cái phần Ezio phần 2 cái tương lai quá khứ nó xen kẽ nhau, khá hấp dẫn.
Nói chung là để thằng
thằng giáo sư lúc đó giải thích cái thằng mà tương lai là gì ta, là như đầu thai hay là gì?
Không
hay là như là
con cháu thế hệ sao
giống như là có liên kết gì đó với thằng kia.
Nói chung là huyết thống với nhau á, huyết thống và assassin.
Coi tương lai với quá khứ xen kẽ nhau coi hay.
Nói chung là thằng kia là có ADN giống như kiểu sát thủ kết bên kia xong rồi vô cái animate để về quá khứ tìm hiểu cái cục đó nó đang đâu.
Everybody on that team is looking at that butterfly almost for morphling now.
Cái phần organ mới nhất là con giáo sư.
Con nhỏ khác. Con nhỏ làm trong mà animate, nhưng mà nó làm riêng. Ra ngoài làm riêng.
Mẹ con đấy về quá khứ liên để anh xem là gì nhỉ? Xem đến cái đoạn là nó treo tường vào cứu con vợ của nó. À đâu? Nó treo tường vào nhà thằng béo lao xong nó hình như là nó còn bị bắt lại, không mặc cái gì ấy nhở. Cái đoạn sau là không mặc cái gì trèo lên nóc nhà để chống gì.
What?
Cái đoạn này mà không anh xem. Nhớ nhớ lắm, lâu lắm. À đâu, từ đợt hè. Chả lâu lắm, từ đợt hè.
Desmond Mai, đó là huyết thống về assassin, mà phần 3 bị giết chết bả rồi. Lần 2 tiền bị giết. Nói chung là hy sinh. Giải phóng con nhỏ gì mà từ thế hệ CNC đầu tiên vậy.
Nói chung là đợi mấy thằng director nó biết kịch bản ra cũng đọc tụi nó cũng
Ubisoft, Ubisoft đến giờ chưa xong với kịch bản. Cái gì là hút máu, cắt sữa kiểu sư bò series này. Như phần khâu tây bao phê chắc sẽ rồi.
But they lost their earlier match today and now losing the game against their rivals Optic Gaming. We constantly see these guys
game của mấy cái thằng mà công ty của Nhật á, mấy cái cốt truyện nó hay.
Đó, game Dark so đó. Khắc não bỏ bà. Thề. Nó ngồi đọc từng chữ mới hiểu được cốt truyện.
Cốt truyện hay.
Dark so hay mà nó buồn.
Nắm được cái mặt.
Hay mà nó buồn.
Nắm được cái mặt chuyện là bắt đầu á bám theo luôn á, đế nhất ra được. Hồi xưa ra bé ba có chơi cái Heavenly.
But hey, the bot is learning, so hopefully he learns fast. Okay, so thank you so much, Paradox, alright? And nevertheless, in between episodes, I did some cleanup operation. Mainly just moving a few guys over here, like the water towers, some oxygen tanks, just to free up some space in between the buildings, because I just want to have some more air. And we're gonna continue cleaning up stuff, alright? Also, in the previous episode, we made a damn medium dome. And oh boy, it's medium. It's not huge, but it's medium, and it's kind of nice. We're gonna continue this in today's episode, but first things first, what do we want to do? I want to send down... Okay, you, sir, can you grab your drones and get down into the tunnel, please? Drones, can you jump in? That will be mighty amazing. Yep, you get in there. And we have a power shortage. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, you know what? I built some extra buildings here in between episodes, I guess, and that took its toll. So let's just close down a little bit of those buildings. Let's also maybe just disable this machine part factory because that requires 30 power for the moment, okay? Just until we get up on our feet. And what was I saying? Okay, this guy is gonna go down to the tunnel, and he's gonna go down here because you guys been at me like I'm losing stuff here, right? We're losing water, 2.5 units each hour, and some oxygen. I mean, it's a waste. Okay, so we're gonna repair that, and also what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a universal depot here. So hopefully the shuttle is gonna bring down stuff here. And here, what I want to do is, let's see, I want to do a valve. There we go, and maybe maybe a power switch. Is that gonna be a thing? I guess maybe not. Maybe in a later stage once this is built up. I'm not really sure how that operates, but that's gonna stop at least the pipe from being in usage here. So hopefully it doesn't break and we don't have to go down here and repair, because now we don't really have much stuff down there, right? So it's kind of like a waste of us going up and down, up and down. But power, you say? Do we have any rockets on Earth? By the way, we do have one. Okay, let's just pre-plan this a little bit. What do we want to have in this guy? We do have the metals over here, so that is kind of nice and neat. We could maybe move the machine part factory to this building and have something else in those domes over here. How much metals is there? That's 1,000 metal. That's gonna be quite a bit of stuff, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a cargo rocket and let's have a machine part factory, because we don't have them, like we need to kind of research them until we get the recipes for them, so we can build them without taking them from Earth, because that is a little bit costly. Like it's 400 million, and yeah, that's a little bit. And then we're gonna just boost electronics for the rest of it. So we have that prefab and then 20 electronics, because we don't produce much of them. Do it? Yes, please come back to us. Also, where's my guys, by the way? Where's this guy? He's here. Okay, you just get a few more metal over here, and that guy is almost filled up. But okay, you get some more metals, and then chop, get to work somewhere else. But man, what do I want to do? Like, I love the wind turbines because I think they're amazing. I mean, they do produce power 24/7, and they just work. But the maintenance on those guys is quite hefty because of the machine parts. And what are we currently researching? We're doing the... Okay, why are we doing this? Okay, let's just... What is that? Surface heating. We don't need that because it's not really that cold here. Extractor upgrade, increase power production by 25%, but also increase power consumption by 10. Not now, I guess. But this is unlocked. Wind turbine upgrade, power production increased by 33%. Let's do that as well. So we're gonna do this first, the probes, and this is kind of vital because I think we can double search the surfaces for like deeper deposits and stuff, so we're gonna try that out. This is not really that needed. So let's do this, that, and then maybe get into some new crops. Martian-born colonists graduate faster in universities and sanatoriums and have higher chance to gain perks from schools. We don't even have a school. We don't even have a school. Okay, let's just start there. And we're gonna see where this takes us. Did we discover any more anomalies? No, we didn't. It's scanning down here, and we're gonna do not that one. Let's just start up here. Perfect. So let's get to it. We're gonna do some power cells, or I mean solar panels, and all over the place here. I'm gonna make it nice, and we're gonna make it perfect. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna last us for absolutely forever. And also let's just squeeze a few of those here in the far end. Boom, boom, and boom. And then I guess we can just make shapes out of this, can we? Do we want to? Yes, let's do that. Let's salvage this little cable here. Let's salvage that. And how many can we do of them? The wind turbines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is quite a bit of extra power. You might be like, he's going nuts. Believe me, we're going to require quite a bit of power if we want to have like a big extension today. Like, or at least not, maybe not extension, but at least we're going to have some upgrades going and expansions on the thing. Can I squeeze in? If I would place that, there would be at least one more. Yeah, maybe not perfect, but hey, it is what it is. Squeeze that in. Bam, done it. So this is going to be looking quite neat, I guess. Right? Or am I wrong?
Research complete.
Oh, the probes. Okay. So I think the probes have been researched. Let me just see here. Can I... Yeah, let's do this. Orbital probe. We have 2 remaining. So if I would do this... I'm not sure this is going to work, but let's say we would do... We probed one area, and I think it was... Which probe? Which we probe? I think we probed this. Okay, so let's do this next to this guy here. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
See, this is what I mean. Not too shabby. So now we found... What is this? This is a new technology anomaly. And we found this, which is a deep rare metal mine. 2,156 rare metals in this guy. That is crazy. However, can I use... You lack the technology to exploit nearby resource. And I think that is mainly because this guy doesn't go deep enough. I'm not really sure, but I think that is the case. We're doing stuff over here. Indeed we are. Man, you guys get to it. There's a lot of solar panels to be built, and how are we doing on the whole situation? We're doing 527 and we just need 335. So we are in the surplus. We can pretty much start up. Okay, this, let's turn off night shifts, because I mean, concrete, is that needed? Well, it is, but we do have quite plenty of it. And this over here, I bet you this is going to be depleted anytime soon. How much have we gotten from it? About 200 units, 220 units. This is quite a bit still. And the rocket has arrived, so we'll just put it down here. There's going to be a little bit of prefab buildings and some electronics. This needs machine parts to be repaired. Get to it. Okay, meanwhile, what those guys are doing their thing, let's go here. And what I'm going to do, we do have one researcher, and also I think what it is like, as you can see, the collaboration loss. We lose research points, I think, because we do have a research lab over here as well. So I think it's 1 per map, maybe? And then maybe some other building or whatnot, which it provides a research. Not really sure how that works. But what do we want to have in this? We have the diner. Check. The diner, and then obviously an infirmary. A little clinic is going to be needed, so put it down here in the back stages. Some shopping needs. I don't want to do electronics because we don't have much of that yet. Let's do an art workshop over here. So we're gonna have infirmary, we're gonna have a little shopping, and we are gonna have this as a dining and a social area. And in between that, I guess we can squeeze in garden, just to bushify it. And on this side, what we're gonna do? Obviously a garden, and then, I think I want to have the hydroponic farms. Just 2 of them. Okay, that's not gonna be. Oh, by the way,
no active research.
Oh,
research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Darned. Holy crap! Now this popped up. The Stirling generator. Those guys are beautiful. However, they do cost quite a bit. Okay, they do cost 12 polymers and 6 electronics, but they produce 10 power and they never require maintenance unless you have them open. If you have them open, they will require 1 polymer eventually. But they are really nice. But what else can I do? In-dome buildings require maintenance less often, and that also consists of all the production buildings, so that would be kind of thing to do. I also want to do the smart homes. What is that? There's the electronics factory corrals. We need that eventually. 3000. Steve Wozniak, do it. 1 and 2. Not sure. I want to have this as well. Factory upgrade. Increase production by 25%, but also increase power consumption by 20. Man, we do have quite a bit of power at this stage, so that would not be a bad thing. So much stuff I want to do. Okay, let it be. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this over here. Oh, by the way, before we do anything else, let's do. Where's my little guy? He's here. Let's go and search this or analyze this. Because that might pop up some new technology or even a breakthrough, because that would be fun. What was I saying? Here. Can we do gardens in this, guys? Yes, we can. Oh boy, game changer. Okay, so one of those, and then maybe statue of, no, fountain. There's a little fountain here. Bam. That's gonna be looking quite sleek. And expansion. We're gonna do houses here like that. In the middle, maybe an apartment complex like this. I know the comfort level is pretty low in that, but still needed to get some people. And what haven't I used before? I haven't done an open air gym, I guess. Casino complex. It's gonna be a lot of gamblers. No, let's not. In the Megadome, we're gonna have a casino complex. In this one, maybe just do one of those.
Resources are low.
Let's do a few extra universal stockpiles just outside
Anomaly
this.
analyzed.
What did we get? Okay, slow down. New technologies.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Atomic accumulator, battery optimization, gravity engineering, holographic scanning, and Martian education. That is a crap ton of stuff in just one little thing. Okay, Hombre, you come back here, stand and recharge, and then do this guy. Man! Atomic accumulator. Stores electrical power, has huge capacity but charges very slowly, okay. Then we have this, drone battery capacity increased by 50%. It's kind of like nice, but still no. Then we have this, the holographic scanning. Increased birth rate in the dome, not too shabby. Then we have gravity engineering, the Megadome. 10,000 research points, man, that's gonna be a little bit of expensive side. But let's just keep the current ones, just for the moment. Martian education. The Martian University trains scientists, geologists, botanists, medics, engineers. Ooh, that is so awesome, by the way. If we can squeeze that down somewhere about... Okay. We need to rethink the situation. What do we want to have here? This is such a tough cookie. I really want to have this guy research the Martian education, and then every single beautiful face on this planet can be smart. Or have a specialization at least. Yikes. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? What was the main objective? The main objective here was to add the metal extractor, obviously, because that's mine outside. So let's not waste any time. Let's just do that and connect that with some beautiful power cables. Not sure how beautiful they are, to be honest, but hey, they're power cables nevertheless. And then on the inside, man, I don't want to do this in the machine part factory now, but I will. Okay, I will say yes to the machine part factory. So let's make it over here. And then in this section, what do we do? No. We do this. We do... What haven't we done which is really vital for the community itself, for the whole colony? The school. Cultivate desires perks in children using modern remote learning techniques. Please do. Which is the front, which is the back? I guess that is the front, that is the back. Should we? Yes, please do. And then we will have a nursery on this as well. So just place it here. And then we will have a playground for the children. I'm thinking about the colony, okay? This is thinking about the colony. So we're gonna have this here, and then to finalize everything, we will have a security station, because we don't have one of those, and I want one of those. And then bushes. Bam, done it. That is pretty much that. Planned, and it's gonna be built up as well. However, how much people will this host? That's 84 with those. No, it's not. It's gonna be around 100 people. I can't get enough of this. There we go. And now he goes back. So hopefully that requires one metal, right? Yeah. So hopefully the little drone can build this up. Did he just drop that? Yeah, he did. Okay. And let's see.
Fault reported.
So if he builds that up, I can just
vehicle battery low.
Toggle the switch, right? There we go. And then maybe do a power switch on the bottom of it. Yes, I can. That's going to require one more metal, I guess. So let's drone. You go out and pick it up. And vehicle battery low, a little bit worrisome. Who's this? Okay, this guy. He's on his way back from a long trip. And by the way, those guys, did they go? No, they did not. Whereabouts are they? You, sir, get down here. Because we're not really done with the solar farm project. It's going to require like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of metal around here. But it will be done. So far we are alive and thriving. I mean, yes, food is not brilliant. We're just balancing out. It's a fine balance on the food department, right? Concrete is amazing. Metal is going to be good again. Believe, okay? Machine parts going down and up. Did we turn this factory on, by the way, again? Yes, we did. Okay. The only worrisome thing is actually the electronics. But it doesn't matter. Let's just build this up. What do we need? We need some special phases in this building, right? And one thing we do have we have a rocket? No, we don't. Which rocket is ready for takeoff? 16 or 13? Okay, those are 0. You go back to Earth. And I'm gonna send one more back. One empty. There's gonna be one for passenger and one for some bits and pieces and whatnot. This is, however, depleted. So let's remove this. Let's not make this place a dust bowl. We don't need this anymore. We did, I think we did extract around 220 concrete. Overall, that's pretty decent in my books. I take it. Yeah, it looks much nicer over here. It looks like it's much more open. And there it goes. Fly. Will this guy fly as well? I think it will. Oh man. That's the little nerd in me. I just love stuff like that. By the way, this requires metals to be done. Okay, you do that. And those guys, they went off on an expedition here. Yes, they did. Micromanagement hell. What we need to do is move all the people, okay? We need to move all the scientists to begin with. So we need to move the scientists from this building around here, right? And I don't think there's an easy way to do this. Okay, I haven't really gone through the menus that good, so let me just see here. Colonists, I click this. We have 116 souls. Can I expand this? Can I move them somehow all at once? Unemployed, looking for work, 0. Vacant job slots, 56. We need people. Renegades is 1. We need to kill that guy. Vacant nurses slots, 1. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do, I guess, 1 by 1. So click your Frank over here. Frank. Set workplace. Frank, you're gonna be moving. Scanned. Great. We're gonna be moving Frank to... Frank, I think I misclicked you. To this building. Is this really how you do it? The moms and dads and children, they're never gonna see each other again. Because I am the captain now. Ulla Svensson. Ulla, you get your butts here as well. Willem, you go to the science building. There we go.
Anomaly analyzed.
That's perfect. New text available. Okay, let's just slow this down a little bit and see what has unlocked for us. This over here, the dust repulsion. Our solar panels are gradually cleaned from dust when closed, resulting in a less frequent maintenance. Oh my goodness, amazing. We have quite plenty of them, and can you just imagine saving all the metal as well for not repairing them? What is this? Licensed Martian technology for use back on Earth. Earn 500 million funding. But that's not much, 500 million. And we're gonna have boom, bam, and beam. Boom, bam, 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 bada beam. Yeah, do that. What was I saying? Okay, this building is completed, right? And then we need to move some other souls from this, which is our specialized, like in the medical department. They're gonna be like, where's our medics? Our medics are gone. And I'm like, hey, we're doing a bit of people rotation around here. We do have some funding. Let's do a passenger rocket. We're gonna do passenger rocket, and let me see, review some people. What do we need? We need some botanists for the new building. We also would need some geologists because of the mine outside. Some engineers, geologics, scientists not needed, medics maybe, botanists most definitely. That's 6 out of 12. I'm not really looking if they're like bad on anything. I'm just picking skills for the moment. We would maybe need an officer, but we do have quite plenty on the planet already, so let's just keep them. Scientists not needed. And now comes the question, like in this case, like, do we pick just random Joes? Or what do we do? Because picking a medic and he's gonna work in like a mine is gonna be terrible for us, because he's gonna be really upset about the situation. Like, oh, so let's maybe do 1 medic or 2 medics for the newly created building, and then the rest. Let's not pick the scientists because we have quite plenty of them, but let's go into like Ulf Pettersson over here, for example. He's middle-aged. He's a man. No, maybe not. He's adult. Okay, let's do adult then. Adult. Gambler, fit, sexy. Oh, Sylvester, welcome. You little stud. Lazy and a coward. Please not. Let's see here. What do we have? Gamer, coward, whiner. Let's not. Enthusiast, rugged, hippie. Coward and idiot. An idiot coward. Lazy, rugged, coward. You're most welcome to the new dome. And yes, I guess people are going to be spread out here. So like the botanist is going to be working in that little thing here. What do we need for those, by the way? We just need some metals. Can you guys come back, by the way? Are you filled? Yes, you are filled with stuff. So one goes back here to be unloaded. And this guy goes to here to get into the production of the whole scheme in the dome. We do have a pipe leak here as well. And since we don't really have any metals because of this farm we're creating, it looks so crazy and amazing. We would maybe need some extra batteries as well, just to store some power. I do want to get this guy going, but yeah, let's not. Let's go for the small ones just for the moment, and then we can maybe tweak. Just to have some extra power during nights, we're just gonna poop them down and be happy about it. Did we research any more anomalies around here? Nope, not yet. We're currently doing this and that. Nothing's gonna pop up from this, but maybe this. We do have still 1 probe remaining. Should we probe somewhere? Deep scan the surface? What do we do? Should we just do here maybe? Like here? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Sector scanned.
Nothing. Man, it's such a bummer. It's kind of like a gambling thing. Now I just want to deep scan all over the place, kind of feels like. Just to find more anomalies, because we can scan them and we can get more research points and stuff. That would be so great for us. Oh yeah, we did have 1 more rocket on Earth, so let's just do a cargo rocket and let's just send back some electronics in this one. Electronics for the masses, yes, and maybe some food just because we have the space for it, right? And it's not that expensive either. 60 million for 15 units of food. It's like, I don't know, it's super cheap. The people to rocket is gonna land here, and I guess the rest of them is just gonna land in a normal spot over here. Yeah, that is definitely amazing. 117 people, so I guess people being born left and right.
Research complete.
Which did we do? Was sustainable. What was it? Sustainable architecture, which means the buildings inside of the domes don't have to be serviced as often, which is quite great for us. Also, let me see here. The spires. Do we have any other spire? We have the water reclamation thing. I'm gonna wait because there was 1 spire which I was kind of intrigued with, and I think was this? Was this the high scraper building? I'm not sure. Which was the... Yeah, this one. I kind of want to see how that looks, so maybe we're gonna keep the space for it. I want to queue up this, the Martian education. Do it. It is Soul 66. And by the way, let me just see here how we're doing in everything. Power surplus, humongous. Oxygen shortage, a little bit. Water shortage, a little bit, but this is gonna be repaired, so don't worry about that. Metals, concrete. Food is doing, it's up and down, I guess, but we'll have those build up as well. It's not terrible. Machine parts, however, machine parts. Okay, let's get to it. What do we do? This is almost built up. This is build up. Okay, let's enable 2 shifts and let's start moving some of the peeps around. I know I feel bad about doing this, by the way. I do, because I know I'm splitting families. They're never gonna see each other again. We're on the surface of Mars. They might see each other again, but it's gonna take a while. Geologist, you move. Greta Berg, you move to here. And do we have any more botanists? I'm just stealing all the botanists from other buildings. Like, don't take them away from us. I'm like, take him away.
New colonists have arrived.
Okay, this is gonna be a 2nd shift. This is gonna be the 1st shift. They're gonna be doing leaf crops. Then we can do maybe wheat grass or microgreens. Let me see here. That's 4 souls. That's 4 souls. I'm gonna do a few of wheatgrass just in the beginning stages, and once we research more, we're gonna change the rotation of the farms and stuff like that. What is needed for this building, by the way? We need some concrete for this as well. The nursery, that's gonna be built up, and also we have this, which is concrete and metals. But holy moly, get to it. Is this empty? It is. You go and get more resources. This is not filled up, but it will be eventually. How much do we have here? 17 and 43 in that. Perfect. Any anomalies? It feels like I'm all over the place. Is this fixed? Yes, it is. That means I can just do switch off that, and now no more leaks in the system over here. And you, sweetheart, get your little guys and go up. We go. Fantastic. Go, 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 go. By the way, yeah, the people arrived, right? So that means this should have much more production. 18.6. Optimizing stuff. Is this done even? No, metals. Okay, we need metals for everything now, it kind of seems like. But they are producing as much as they can. Okay, it's going to take a while until that is fully up and running. But we're doing fantastic stuff. How are we doing on this building? 4.1. Who's you, sweetheart? You're like a... Okay, you know specialization. Or maybe you have a specialization. What is you? You have no specialization, but how can you be in the wrong workplace if you don't have a specialization? You just work wherever it's convenient. Concrete. Man, what is happening with the concrete? Free shifts, I guess. You know what it is, maybe? Is the lack of drones in this sector. So let's go to this guy. And let's say, Mr. Drone, over here. You move to this building. Perfect. So now we have 20 drones in that, so hopefully everything here should go much smoothly when it comes to both just building and carrying stuff left and right. How are we doing on the things? Yeah, the morale is a little bit low, but it's gonna go up. Comfort, gaming. There's 3 gamers in here. Yikes!
Meteor incoming.
Ooh. Okay, move.
Cable fault reported.
Dang. Holy crap. Okay, I'm glad we clicked that. Otherwise it would be a devastation. Glad that those guys were not built up yet even, so it doesn't really matter. What are we researching? We're doing this still, alright? The physics, the dust repulsion, which is amazing. Oh, that's so sweet. How many people can live in this? 94. 94 people in total. We could tweak it even more, but it's gonna be a little bit more with the nursery, I believe, right? The school is up and running, which I'm thinking, like, how does this operate? It's a beautiful building. Okay, the kids go in here and they learn stuff. And there's 3 children here, and I'm thinking, do they come from the different domes to this place to live here and do stuff? It requires electronics to be... Oh crap, it's gonna be so expensive. And we can change the traits of them. So we have a survivor trait, we have a composed, and we have a nerd. The nerd is amazing, but that's gonna require electronics for gaming and stuff. So maybe we should go with enthusiast, increased performance boost when a high moral, higher individual base moral, low sanity never leads to suicide. You know what? Let's go with religious. What was the last one, by the way? Survivor. Okay, survivor, composed, and religious as traits. I'm not sure he's gonna give them all the traits, but we're gonna see how that works. Amazing. It's me, Mario. Why is stuff not being built up here? Get to it. Super high priority. The playground. We need to have that for kids. Look at this. So we have this. We have 1 children living here.
Cable fault reported.
And now I'm thinking, like, since we have 4 kids in this, and only 1 person living in this, that means they gotta be coming from different places, right? That is a beautiful... Such a drippy playground. Love it. And then we have the security tower over here. It's kind of like the worst area for it. But now that's what I mean. Why are you guys over here? Like, okay, let's turn that off temporarily, because we don't have any renegades, right? So we don't really need that. I guess once we get the renegades, turn it on, and we're gonna eliminate the renegades. But for now, we don't have them, so let's not waste the personnel. And how are we doing here? We have a full shift of botanists and 2 guys over here. Not too shabby, I would say. This is not bad whatsoever. It's gonna take a while until we can balance everything out now. But that dome is definitely on the right track. Now we need to focus on every single one of them over here. Like, this is not really that needed anymore. It's kind of like a waste of materials. So we can maybe close that down. Like, it's gonna be needed. Don't get me wrong, it will be needed. But let's focus this building on something else. Don't do it, we might need it. No. We will have something else in this building. And we're gonna figure that out together, okay? In the comment section. So you guys just spam away. This is operational, this is operational. This is just doing that, so that's amazing. How doing your food? We have food production of 17 and consumption of 19. But that is something which goes up and down. Mainly because of the crop rotations, right? So it's hard to tell like what a stable food production we have. But man, this looks sweet. Is anybody using this? Because this is completed, I see. Yeah, I would be terrified living in Mars. There's somebody in the playground. Oh, look at them. Beam me up, Scotty. And they're like, whoo, come out here. What does this actually do for kids? Playing. Okay. It cultivates the perks in children for special nurturing programs. Or nurturing. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I'm curious to see, is anybody going to be using this? Because it is completed, right? Exercise and social skills. We do have a basketball court. We do have some monkey bars or whatever that is. Maybe not monkey bars, but some type of deal. Oh, okay. This is how it works. Everybody? Behold. Who's this guy? Max Eisenhower. Good job, Max. Oh, now he moves to this guy. Incredible. Okay, Max, that's amazing.
Pipe leak reported.
No, lady, not now. We're inspecting people in this dome, which is totally working out for us. For lady production. And how are we doing on that, by the way? Like polymers, we are overproducing. Not overproducing, but we're producing more than we're using. Machine parts is a fine balance. Maintenance cost 5.3, we're producing 5. So very close on that. Fuel is overproduction. Into bits. And the only problem we have is with electronics. We're currently producing 1 and we need 5.3 to be sustainable. So that is going to be a headache, but not a headache for the moment.
NetSky's CEO has given the colony an interesting proposal. The transcription follows below.
Commander, I'm writing to inform you about the conclusion on the deal between Europe and our company, NetSky LLC. For over a decade, we've been providing high-tech solutions for the market, and now we're working towards the future with our project number 6. It's a brand new, completely heuristic, self-improving program designed to simulate extremely complex predictions, market research, or sociological. It's your call. I know you like its UI personality too. Help us cast away the darkness of the unknown with this, Commander, and we'll pioneer to the next big step in human evolution. Effect, tech research, network node. Hint, build a network node to initial project number 6. All right, what is this even? It's a sweet opportunity, high five on that. But is it a thing? Is it this guy? The Martian network. The new Spire building. It is researched? That's amazing. Is it in robotics? It is pretty much in robotics. But is it, just see, Confundal. Is it a Spire?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Thank you, lady. Yes, indeed it is. Look at this. Increase the overall research output for the dome. That is not bad. Okay, let's try it out over here. Man, this dome is beautiful. I like this dome a lot. Let me see. Build, and we're gonna build the network node. Holy crap, this is ginormous. Put it down? Indeed. Yeah, this is my favorite dome. So far, this is my favorite dome. It has pretty much everything people need. Maybe not a bar, but it's nice. We're getting there. How are we doing on those guys? Full and almost full. So now I'm gonna go back to Earth momentarily. Gonna go passenger rocket. We have 32 souls again. We need what do we need? We need engineers. Yes, please. One more engineer, yes please. Some botanists, let's get them as well with us. Oh, even more. Perfect, we can maybe even have... well, that's pretty much full already now, isn't it? But let's have them anywho's. And then once we get the university up and running, we should be absolutely fine. There we go, there's 9 and one more, there we go. And then we just fill it up with some, maybe one more medic or whatnot. Youth medic, perfect. And adult medic, there we go. And launch this up in space. Gonna have 12 more beautiful souls arriving in this dome. And I guess babies are being born left and right. How are we doing in the school? We have 6 kids. They're learning survivor, composed and religious stuff. We have this filled with 6 people now. They gotta be moving out in here. Like, they're gonna be like, holy crap, this dome is the best dome. I just love the security tower, like overlooking this little sector as well. Oh, that's beautiful. Next episode, I think we need to get into production, everybody. Production of electronics to self-sustain us with that. This, send it back to Earth. But we are definitely on the right track. Where's this guy? This guy's here. Where is the little guy? And the anomaly was found in here. Amazing. Because you know what? We can get to that with our beautiful tunnel, which we don't really use that much, but we will. I'm going to actually research that as well today's episode, because I want to see what that is. It kind of feels like I've been recording forever, and I do that with those episodes. I just enjoy the game so much. Okay, did you go down here? Yes, you did. Okay, so you go over...
Cable fault reported. Here. Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
This is new. The deep scanning. What? Sectors can now be scanned again for deep deposits. Which means I don't have to use the probes. I can just use this, the deep scanning as an option, right? Oh man, what are we doing now? We are doing this, which is the factory upgrade. Yes, please do that. Then we're gonna have the micro manufacturing. Yes, please. And then we're gonna go into the education. And then this. Should we? Believe me, stuff is going to change. What is... There we go! What is this? Rare metal extracted production increased by 50% on the rare metals. This is crazy. There's just too much goodies, and I don't know what to do anymore. Let's go like that. It is such a horrible place to land rockets because look at how dusty this gets. But do we care? We should. Boom, boom. Yeah, we got a dust repulsion research, which means the solar panels not gonna be repaired as frequent anymore.
Cable fault reported. New colonists have arrived.
Oh, I see them, lady. There's a little bit of people here unemployed. And don't worry about it, because now we can open, I guess, this. Even though you're not, like, technically officers and whatnot, you could be working here on at least one shift, maybe. Oops, there we go. Who's this guy? A geol? No, sir. You get back into the mine. Did you guys see that? I tried to sneak in. Get back into the mine. Oh.
Resources are low.
Maybe we can start working 3 shifts on this. No, let's just keep 2. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Surviving Mars. But we're gonna start, well, tweak more stuff, because now this is working exactly as I wanted to do. And we can make some polymers factories, we can make some outside farms and polymer factories and whatnot. And that's gonna work amazing, okay? We can even, like, maybe make use of this very shortly. And mine all those goodies down there. You doing squats and stuff? Yeah, look at that. Like stretching and whatnot. And is anybody gonna play basketball? That's the question. Oh, you beautiful little people in here. How are we doing? It's gonna be feeling so lonely. Like, it's not a huge dome. It's pretty like confined space to live in. Did I say goodbyes? I did, right? Yeah. This is filled up with 8 people. This is filled up with 10 children. We need university. People like this place, don't they? Yeah, it's alright. It's decent, alright. It's decent. Everybody, thank you so much for watching once again. I'm Kirals, and I'm going to see you guys in the next episode of Surviving Mars. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.